And here we are again with the latest episode of City of Heroes, Mighty Protectors. Joining us tonight are Dennis Loubet as Dr. Zorn, Brian Adams as Airboy,
yeah.
Manda as the Summoned One, and Matt Sheffield as Purple Heart, and Sean Summers as the clockwork known as Freewheel. All right. We're not continuing from a story before, right? This is like a whole new unconnected episode. So, let me ask you, Dr. Zorn.
Yes?
Do you go walking about the city in your Dr. Zorn armor? Like to go to the corner store to buy milk and stuff? Or do you have the citizens of your domain go do these tasks for you?
Oh, wow. I have to decide how my character works when he's not in costume. Let me think about it. Go on.
Well, this is actually just a question for you. I really want to establish that something about you because I'm leading in with your character.
Right.
So, do you go on patrol, Dr. Zorn?
Yeah, I do go.
You patrol, right?
Dr. Zorn does patrol, yes.
Does he patrol just the region around the apartment complex where he rules?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
I rule 49
Dr.
to the
Zorn,
yes.
you hear in the distance the alarm of a bank going off.
Aha! Then I will fly that way.
You fly that way, and you
see
one of those trucks for transporting money.
Armored
money,
vehicle.
An armored car. You see an armored car peeling away from the bank.
Okay.
With like people coming out of the bank, like the bank guard is running after it up the street and chasing it. Rah, 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 rah. Right. And it's a little faster than you.
Okay.
Tearing down the streets of the city, and it's weaving in, and it's driving erratically.
Right.
But still staying, slowly gaining on you, and it turns down this alley.
Gosh, I have to go after it.
Okay? Well, it takes you a few moments to catch up to it, and when you get there, you find it's a network of little alleys, and you're going to have to go in there and poke around to find it.
Very well.
And
Dr. Zorn will poke around.
Dr. Zorn, what is your int save for this search?
Save is 11.
And what is your background, and would it help you with solving
let's see,
searching a maze?
Mystical training? No, not really.
Okay.
Librarian, sorcerer? No.
All right. So you go whoosh up one alley, and there's a
dead end.
There's a T intersection, and then you go whoosh another way, and there's a dead end, and you come back up, and you're moving all around, and then you see rolling down the alley a hubcap.
Yes, a hubcap.
Yeah.
I will go
from down that direction.
I will go down where the hubcap came from.
As you approach, you hear like banging, clanging noises, and when you arrive, you see bags of money.
Yeah.
And like upholstered seating and glass like windows and things lying there in the middle of the alley. There's a little breeze, and some of the money's going.
Well, there are no
You see no
dangers
miscreants
that I can see in the alley.
Nope.
Very well. I will attempt to collect the money,
All right.
put it back in the bags, and I will attempt to return it to the bank.
That's not hard. You can just fly up out of the alley.
Right, and head
Around
to the
there's
bank.
the bank, and you fly
Yes.
back and return the money. Say, the armored car parked here, and the guards came out to fill out some paperwork, and when they went out to their car to get the cash, someone had stolen it. But where you brought the cash back? But where's
Yes.
the armored car?
It and some debris that appeared to be from the armored car were in an alley.
That's weird.
But Dr. Zorn has returned your money. Dr. Zorn's work here is done.
Okay.
Dr. Zorn needs milk.
All right. Well, are you
Unfortunately,
going to...
Dr. Zorn is rather incurious about things like this.
All right. But does Dr. Zorn have a contact?
Yes,
And
yes,
who is
and
that?
he can inform them of what he has done.
And who's your contact?
Uh,
I think it's written on the sheet.
it's on my sheet. Azuria. Yeah, and Maggie, and
So
Magi,
you're-
and he wants to make sure that he gets credit for returning the money because he is, in fact, a glory hound. So yes,
So, Dr. Zorn, later
Calls
in the
the
day,
newspaper
you're
himself.
at City Hall, and you're in Azuria's office.
yes.
Deep below the building, and she says, it says, of course, Zorn, I have it. Certainly, I'll put that on my report, but what about the perpetrators?
They were gone.
Well, don't you think you'd better get on that? They
I
might
have-
do it again.
Where are we picking up from? Or mess up the...
We're live.
Ah, okay. We're
So
left.
we had an interruption. Do you recall where we were?
Azuria was telling him he needed to...
Well, that's certainly true. Dr. Zorn, why don't you get together with some of your associates and see if you can get to the bottom of this?
Very well.
There will be other things that we need your help with. We don't need this group of carjacking thieves on the loose just to keep you busy.
I see. Very
Plus,
well.
aren't they sort of beneath your dignity?
They are.
So put an end to it.
Yes. Dr. Zorn shall finish this.
All right.
So, yes, he will.
So Dr. Zorn reaches
Yes.
out to Airboy, Summoned One, Purple Heart, and Freewheel.
Yes.
I found a hubcap!
Is that not what they call evidence, Freewheel?
Is it? It was just rolling around. Did it belong to something?
I think it's evidence for
It
a
was
car.
Part of the armored car, I believe.
Oh.
Is it? Did you keep
I-
that
I
as
don't know.
evidence?
No, I wouldn't have kept a hubcap.
You have a different
Ridiculous.
hubcap.
Yeah.
Oh!
We're not even.
Ah.
Good!
Yeah,
Good!
we're
I
not
can
at that
keep
point
it.
yet.
Yeah. By the time, okay, so you contact them. Where do you
Yes.
want to meet? Let's have a
Oh gosh.
setting for
Atlas
this
Park.
discussion.
Atlas Park.
In Atlas Park.
How can we
So
possibly miss each other in Atlas Park?
You're in Atlas Park and you're discussing
Yes.
and you have a hubcap.
I have a hubcap.
There
I
we go.
found this hubcap.
It's different.
Will it lead us to the perpetrators?
I don't know. It says...
Well, when you know, inform us.
Oh,
Dr. Zorn.
Yes.
something I have to tell you.
what is the
It
location
wasn't
of
really
this,
a magic hubcap. The magic
I can
was
take you there.
all along.
Very well.
Come.
Ding, ding.
I will drift along and lead them to the
All right.
to the place where I found the money.
You get to the part of the alley where the vehicle was found. Now, this is
Right.
hours
later, so things may
because
be
of
missing.
Dr. Zorn's foot dragging.
Yeah,
following up.
Terrible.
And so the authorities have been through there. There
Right.
is a chalk outline of a armored car.
Armored car. Okay, good. Right.
We should search the area for clues.
And you said there was glass there.
There was the
And it was
entire-
intact, it sounded
Yes. The windshields and
Right.
side window
like.
panes
Oh, paint.
were just lying there. Not like perfectly arranged,
Right,
but roughly in the position they'd have been if they'd been removed and like dropped
And
or
left
set
there.
down.
Do the bank officials have
And
a...
the vinyl seats and the foam padding
Right.
from inside and everything. But you found
just-
that the metal frameworks
Yeah, the
of
metal's
those seats
gone.
were gone.
Ah,
All the metal is gone.
Right.
But everything that wasn't metal has remained.
well, I will not reach that conclusion, but I will say there were glass windows here and there. They were undamaged.
Yeah, there's not
And
any.
there were seats
yeah,
there.
there's not any metal here.
Do the bank
All the
officials
That
metal
is
have
true.
a...
There is no glass. There
So
is
the
no
money
metal.
stayed, right? That's why.
Do we have a
Yes.
description of these
Is there any gold on that truck?
robbers?
You don't.
No description. So, let's search.
Is there any gold on the truck?
I'm going to look
Why would they do this? Not going
for
to do it with the
storm
money.
drains,
If there's
manhole
gold on the
covers.
truck, then
You don't
I
find
do
any.
not know.
You find holes in the ground that should have storm drains and manhole covers in them, but they're gone.
Oh, look! Look! There's no manhole cover here.
You are showing me the absence of a manhole cover.
There should be a manhole cover here. I really like them. I know where all the best manhole covers are in this neck.
That is
Perhaps-
dangerous, is
Perhaps
it
they have gone into the sewers.
Could be that they've gone into the sewers and they took the manhole covers with them. That's dangerous.
Do we have a light?
not? Sewers. I hate sewers.
the light.
Freewheel, please don't take this question personally, but
There's lights down in the sewers. anyway.
where were you when this was happening?
I don't know. When was this happening?
Ah, I would probably note the time, sure.
Late this morning.
Yeah. This morning.
You have an alibi?
I was collecting garbage.
Right. So maybe it was other clockworks that are behind this?
Oh, that would be sad. I keep trying to tell them that they can step out on their own and do good. It doesn't seem to work.
Right. Well,
They are mechanical men.
Shall we search the sewers?
I think it's a good idea.
Well, you go down one of these storm drains and you don't find the sewer network. You just find storm drains.
Right.
Long, wide, relatively dry and clean tunnels that you, or one main one that you follow, and it comes out through an opening in one of those big concrete embankments that surround Argosy Industrial Park.
Ah.
Oh, it's home.
Yeah.
You can see my house from here.
What is this place known for?
Warehouses.
Perhaps we
Boyfriend is
should,
just over there.
perhaps we should explore this area. The robbers could have used this tunnel to take their ill-gotten goods.
But they did not take their ill-gotten goods.
They took the vehicle, did they not?
Oh,
Minus the windows and seats, yes.
they took it
They
apart.
don't like
and the-
plastic
and the-
or glass.
And also the carpeting from the floor is left behind.
Right.
Uh-oh, that does sound
Any
bad.
rubber hoses?
Rubber hoses were left
A little
behind.
pile of rubber hoses.
Yes,
And
all of
ceramic
the
parts.
fluids from inside are there.
and Dr. Zorn, you're wearing armor.
Yes.
Do you know what your armor is made from?
Metals from the core of a dying star. I'll say that. Sounds good.
If I wanted to
Says
make
it, he believes it.
if I wanted to make armor, wouldn't the right kind of metal for armor be More armor? Maybe somebody's making armor out of an armored car.
Hmm.
I mean, why an armored car? Why not a car?
That's really smart.
I think maybe we should see if there's gold on that truck. Take me to a metal.
You
What-
would have to ask the bank. I thought they had all their goods back.
Shall
Yeah,
I
that's a good
reconnoiter this area at super speed? Perhaps I can find a clue.
Yes.
What's your
That would,
insane?
that would be
Do you have
Not
background?
very good.
Huh?
that
Well,
would be
what's your background that might give you bonuses?
Nothing really. He's robotics plus 3. So he's good at robotics. He's a 10 or less in save.
Okay. Oh, and your save is how much?
Wow.
10.
You go whiz, 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 whiz. There's nothing obvious. It's a big, rambling, huge area of warehouses and factories and things.
Okay.
And some of them are occupied and working, and there's actually like workers moving around and stuff. Some of them are abandoned and are shut down and boarded
Alright.
up.
So I do that. I come back.
Do you mind? Do you mind if I try that?
I do not mind.
Oh, good.
You're also a super speed.
Zing!
What's your save?
My end save is 10, but I do have clockwork background.
All right.
right.
You
He
do
would,
clockwork
Speeders,
as one of your character backgrounds.
Yes.
he would know what clockwork
The
spoor
team,
to
I see a
look for.
team coming up.
Yeah, the absence of a
Speed.
absence of a rusty chain, the absence of a manhole cover, the absence of a
You do notice
Ooh.
things missing here and there, but you've always noticed that in this part of town. Right?
The absence
I
of
only-
these things has a making of a conspiracy.
I only get things from the garbage, or if someone has left them out as trash.
Right, but somebody
Gum
in this area
wrappers. Gum
is
wrappers.
not as conscientious.
Was this armored car considered trash?
Was the armored car considered trash?
Well, technically, was it up on?
Well, it is useless as a vehicle now.
So what happened to the driver?
Well, the driver took it, right?
Yes.
One of the robbers was the driver.
I mean, well, who besides
That makes
things
sense.
are missing here, but nothing that leads to a truck being missing. Who else would want just a truck and not a seat and not the innards of it?
You. And other
Well,
clockwork
I
so
would
far.
not mind a truck, but I would not steal a truck because that is not heroic.
And somebody making armor, maybe.
Have any of you got special senses of any kind? No, you don't, because you've rebuilt your City of Heroes characters.
Right.
It's not particularly
There
a
was nothing
thing.
in the way
That
of-
was not an
That-
option.
that's a thing that you should be keeping in mind as you
Yeah.
develop your characters moving forward, because it's going to be a thing in the role playing campaign.
Well, we constantly switch characters, so it's kind of hard to do. But
Yeah, but you're all your characters are developing. Each. All right, so I'm just gonna give everybody int saves. Dennis, what's your int save?
11.
Okay.
He's smart.
Summon
Yeah.
one. What's your int
That's
save?
what he says.
That's your
10.
doctor.
Okay, and Purple Heart, what's your int save? All right.
I have a background in commando, if that helps. For reconnaissance.
Running around without underwear.
Road
You
recon.
two are sort of hanging near the back of the group, and you happen to glance behind you and see there are some recent looking scratches in the concrete from heavy objects being dragged across them.
Uh-oh.
Now, you're not trackers, but it could be that there are visual clues like that that you
Yeah.
could pursue.
Well, that doesn't sound like clockwork.
Any of these drags like dragged up to like a big like
Well, they,
Round door. You know.
you'd have to search and see if
Sure.
you could find a trail.
Sure.
Oh, hey!
Hey, look at this.
Hey.
Freewheel, come look. Take a look.
Oh, oh,
Here.
oh.
I'll show you the scratches and the.
Ooh.
Okay.
Boy, smell metal. That'd be a good one.
Just gonna.
He mimics tasting.
Mhm.
But of course, he doesn't actually
Tracking.
have anything to taste. Oh.
You gotta follow tracks.
No? No, I go too fast.
I don't have a specialty.
So
in it.
who would
Someone's
who would
bleeding.
like to
crazy.
attempt? You want to try to track?
Yeah, I'm commando.
You have a +6 in commando.
No, I don't have any plus. I just
You have
have-
no.
it's
Well,
an A background.
you have a background in commando. I'll give
Yeah.
you a 3 for that. And your int save is a 10. You said 11.
11.
Okay. All right. So what are you gonna do?
Trying to follow the scratches. Look
So
how.
assuming it emerged from this sewer drain
Run.
out into the the asphalt covered parking lots and drives between all of these warehouses and factories.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you looking?
I'm looking for where there's. I'm trying to determine like the size of this thing that left the scratches.
All you know for sure is that it must have been
It
heavy.
must have been heavy.
And that it was small enough to fit through this storm drain, but it has a diameter of like 10 feet.
Right. So that's basically I'm looking for doorways and archways that are about that same size.
So you're just going straight to places that could have tried to bring it back inside. Okay,
Right, yeah.
great.
Looking
Make
for
an int save at +3 for having a background.
Ooh, 20.
You failed. It wasn't a fumble.
Did you fumble your
Well,
brain?
you look around and you don't see anything.
No idea.
And the way the tracking rules are is you're allowed one failure,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can like come up with a different idea and check again. But if you fail twice in a row, you lost the trail.
Okay, so I have physical ability super leap
Yeah.
times 64. I have a
Yeah.
leaping of 8, so I can leap like super high.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna like leap up and try to get a good bird's eye view of everything.
All right.
Right? And
How high can you leap then? Are you gonna push?
Sure.
Figure out your maximum leaping height then, please.
Well, this is a bionics, which is like a body part, so you can push that, right? It's like a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so it's bionic, so I can push it. Bionic legs.
And then do you have a way of safely descending from as high as you leaped?
Well, I mean, you can fall your leaping distance, right? I'll grow it back.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll grow it back. Break my legs, eh? Made out of rubber anyway.
Land
Okay,
on a
let me
roof,
do- let me
they
count
give
You
your-
could. There are things way up high you could aim toward. Right? Like that ledge along the dividing wall between the neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't have to fall back down.
Yeah, I could just land on a building, a rooftop.
Oh, there you go.
So I can leap, pushing
Yeah.
1,024 inches.
Okay. But so half of that if it's vertical.
Sure.
So 500 inches.
500 inches.
So
Skyscraper
right.
roof height.
So on the one hand,
Cost me power.
on the one, it's 512 inches. Is that how it turned out?
512.
So on the one hand, that is, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, so not more than that. That's a -7 range penalty.
Right, for distance.
But you're getting a huge area, so a lot of opportunities. So make 6 int saves. I was giving you a +3 for your background for the search, but you're at -7. So make 6 int saves at -4.
6 at -4.
Yes.
So I need 7s.
I'm not
7 or
going-
less.
7
Because
or
I'm
less.
running
There's
around
2.
and waving.
No.
Uh huh.
Wave.
No. We'll do them one at a time. Yes.
Okay, you spotted
And
something.
yes.
You spotted something. Okay. You caught a glint of something shiny right near this abandoned warehouse.
Alright.
And you land on your building, and then you leap back.
Hey, I think maybe we should go take a look over at this warehouse over here.
Very well.
You go there, and you find a rear view mirror, like lying on the ground,
Oh,
just dropped and forgotten.
is
All
this,
of us are there?
Is this
Pick it
evidence?
up.
It's new
Yeah.
and clean and not it's not ancient junk. It's recent.
Like you just say, oh, like it just came off of something.
And it looks like it was
Does it have any markings on it?
unscrewed. No,
No, it's unmarked.
no special markings.
Yeah.
Was it evidence?
This is totally
I
a
don't
robbery
know.
truck. Sure, yeah, I think technically it's evidence, but
Well, no. I mean, if it's evidence, I can't take it.
no, the girl not think this.
I can't take it.
Not yet. Not yet.
And it's right by this abandoned warehouse.
Uh-huh.
So you guys wanna
That
Go
would
knock
be
on
the
the door?
logical next step.
Okay. You knock on the door, and the GM draws a map. Okay. Do we have our marker? Amanda, you had it when you were running.
it's right down
You know
there.
what became of
I
it?
moved
There it is.
Yeah, I moved it down there close to your grasp.
Okay, start.
The map is loading.
Something
here,
must be
Matt.
spinning.
You draw for me. And starting in the middle of your edge of the paper, please, in the middle. Yes, starting in the middle. Make a wall section that is 4 inches wide.
On the very edge.
Yeah, that's fine. And the two middle squares of that
Mhm.
are doors.
Oh, okay, I recognize this. I get what's going on.
Okay.
It's gonna help.
And
Should draw in an edge.
and a 4-inch wall. And a 4-inch wall. No!
Oh, sorry.
4-inch wall.
Oh, this 4-inch wall.
We'll fix it. So that is not a wall section.
Okay. So what's
Scribble it out. No. This one square.
Oh, this
It's
one's
not a wall
square.
section. Yes.
Just scribble this.
Scribble that out. That's wall. Those two are wall,
Yep.
and that one is wall.
Okay. Well,
Okay. And a 1-inch long corridor.
this 1 inch.
Yes.
Your thing is not actually all that accurate, so it's kind of hard to follow.
Okay.
So it's kind of
And
like this 1 inch, and it's like
Two more.
a 9-inch.
Two more. I'll be more careful.
Okay.
2 more. Thank you. And 6.
Here.
Yep.
Here.
6. Yes. From there
Yeah. But yeah.
to there. Yep. And this one is 3.
To there.
To 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, to there. Okay, put your minis in, or do you not? You don't have one because I haven't given them to you.
That's right.
Let's see now. This is the
There's the doors.
It was a false door.
I listen carefully. Do I hear the chattering of gears? Because that always puts my teeth on
Do
edge.
you have super hearing? No.
No,
So no, you don't.
no, but the chattering of gears puts your teeth on edge. It's just as you're coming in.
I believe you, but you do not hear it because you don't have super hearing.
Darn.
Alrighty, here is Freewheel.
Oh, hi.
Here is Summoned One.
Hello.
Here is Purple Heart. Ooh, did we ever have a mini picked out for Airboy?
I don't
Dennis, there's Dr. Zorn.
think
Thank
so.
you.
I don't think I've played him before.
Okay. Well then, what should he look like?
He's a robot.
He's a
Well,
robot.
he is technically an android.
Is that important?
He has a mini that I know would look a lot like your guy did in the
Here.
game.
Give that to him, please.
That's pretty close.
To who?
Is that adequate?
Airboy?
Just put him over there.
Will that do?
Oh yeah, that's almost.
He looks
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's very close.
That's the mini
Even
I
has
was
the little-
thinking of.
He has a little antenna, which is
Yeah.
That is,
Let me see
in
it.
fact, one of the major characters in City of Heroes. From the Collector's
Yeah.
They
Edition
copied
box.
my guy. No.
Okay, so you're in an outer office room, right? There's
Didn't have
desks,
that many robot things. in
some
it.
like waiting chairs and things around the outer walls of this, and it's abandoned. It's abandoned-y.
There's only
Are
one.
you being stealthy?
No, we knocked on the door.
Yeah, the Carnage motivation.
You touched the door
stealthiness
and it
isn't
swung
really-
No.
There was no
Touched the
reason to
door
knock.
and it
There was
swung
no
open.
reason
Okay.
to knock for entrance because it's obviously an abandoned building.
Okay.
Are there lights on here?
There is light streaming through windows.
I am new to superheroing. Should we proceed with caution? Pull out your sword and just charge ahead.
Hey, how many teams did you play with that did exactly that?
Oh, everybody I ever played with was just they were totally
Gung ho.
gung ho. They just charge in and blast everything moving.
Yeah.
It'd be like 8
until
rows
the
deep right
first
now.
wipeout. and
Caution.
it's like, oh.
Who told you that? Let's go.
I will follow your lead.
Let's do
I turned on my super speed. It always made that noise.
Spend your power.
It was irritating.
Must we do initiative? We can.
All right.
I suppose.
Fine. You leap into action. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh, yay.
Oh, this guy has a lousy cool.
12?
This is hilarious.
No idea how to roll these.
What is your initiative? Die 6?
No.
Yeah, die 6.
Now,
Lousy 2.
Oh, that's so sad.
Can I spend 3 EPs real quick?
for what?
I want to bump his cool up.
Sure.
I am now serving with other superheroes. I am cool.
That famous movie, Pump Up the Cool.
He had a 9, so it was die 4, die 4. I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Oh.
Alright, so now he's got a D6. That's a little better.
Divert more power to the motivators. Motivator circuitry activated.
6 and 5. So now he's an 11 and a 5. Okay.
I shouldn't have let you do that because I've already
Do you not want me to
I've
do it?
already
I can.
given you
I can...
an edge.
Alright, I'll reverse it.
Motivators failing.
I powered up. And you remember the inspirations that were everywhere?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, you
one
got
of
an
those
inspiration.
and it just ended.
You're my
love-
favorite hero.
I love those inspirations. They were a classic little bit of mechanic that functioned like the comics. So thank you, Mr. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm better.
I very rarely used them. It was only when
I used to
was
wake
going-
up, and that was all I was worried
It was only when I was facing like a huge number of enemies that were really tough, and then I would use them. But other than that, never used them. I just didn't need them.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't need him. Yeah. It was when you were like super challenged. Just be like, okay, I'll just
It depends.
do like 700% damage for 10 seconds.
So I'm sure I just, ended up not, because you only could hold so many.
Mm-hmm.
And so mine was just always full.
Yeah.
Well, if I had a character who was like sucked out the energy like crazy, it would be like they would be 80% blues and then some awakens.
Now-
or
now that I recall, actually, some of my characters did need them way more than others. Like the ones that took a lot of damage, I had to pop the healing ones.
Yeah, the healing's a lot.
Because they were just like,
Greens.
oh my god. But like my tank guy never took damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You go get a drink.
10 and
I
higher.
only had one tank. So.
Anybody 10 or higher?
No.
987, 6, 5,
We're the
Four.
uncool gang.
4.
Wow.
Oh, 4.
So uncool.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Open the door.
Oh, I was waiting
It's
for
not
you
a
to go.
door. It's an open corridor.
I was waiting for you
Remember?
to go.
Oh yeah, I just made it a door because I had
Yeah.
to ink it out.
Okay, you can see some more. So give me from that corner 2 inches this way.
To here to there.
Connecting those, yes? You see that? And through that, you can see there's like corridor going off
We'll
of a
come
warehouse.
to here.
Great. From here, 5 inches this way. I think it brings you even to that.
To there.
Is that 5?
Same.
Not that one. Not
This
that
one here.
This one only.
This
to
one
there.
to there.
Okay, and then 2 inches closing that off there. And 2 inches back. Great. And this is a wide quarter section 5. Right, connect that one, and then also this one. Great, and 4 more for this one. And keep moving. So there's stuff in these quarters, you know, like loading pallets and little shelf units and, you know, rubbish. How fast can you go? Stop.
18.
Okay, stop before you go past that corner.
Okay. That's 12.
All right,
More.
we'll go back one. You got 11.
That's 11.
All right, now from that corner you're at, Matt, go 10 that direction with a wall. 10. Wherever that is, 10. Okay? And from there, 10 this way. It's a big room.
It's the motor pool.
Thank you. And from that corner, 13 back this way, which will bring you even with that fella.
Should be right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, could you get me out a flight stand, please?
I can't because Dr. Zorn stole it first.
Here's the flight
And this
stand.
connects.
Thank you.
May I have 2 flight stands?
This connects right here, Jeff.
2 flights.
No. Oh, don't connect to anything until I explicitly tell you to. Okay. That is an opening and more warehouse back this way. Okay. In here are 2 of those large warehouse shelf unit things.
Can you
Okay.
draw them in?
From
You can run up,
go
can
2
you?
diagonally in. That's the corner of one.
I remember this map.
And then there's 2 goes 2 wide.
Yeah.
You can do like dotted lines or something. Yeah.
Deja vu all over again.
Right.
They had like ramp
That's good
stairs
enough.
to
So
get
we know
up
where it
to
is.
a lot
Plenty.
of
You don't have to
stuff.
be so precise. And from there all the way down to this spot, right?
Mhm.
Connecting that
Alright.
with dotted lines. Yeah, it's good. And of course it's a big rectangle, so you
Yeah.
can finish the rest of it. And there's a second one with an aisle, a 2-space wide aisle between them.
So
just
the
make-
corners here
Yep,
and here.
and there. Exactly so. Finish that up. And there's clockworks.
Oh,
Clockworks.
Where?
Dennis, These are going to stand in for clockworks. I don't have good minis for them.
All right.
Those are in fact
Cogs.
cogs or sprockets, which are
Sprockets.
identical. You didn't need to do what you're doing now, but that's all right.
You know, it's solid.
Strew them about the area. On their feet and spread out more than that.
Right.
Okay. And they are aware of your approach, and you have not surprised them. And put 2 of these flight stands out there,
Uh-oh.
and out in the room, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Very nice. And they've got oscillators on them. Okay. So what phase are you on?
4.
4. So you get to there, and you were going to step one more into the room. So go ahead and do that. And 2 of the 2 nearest sprockets will fire at you with their charged bolts. What is your physical defense?
3.
They're interrupting you, by the way. So
Yeah, I figured.
you can't take any actions.
This happened a million times,
They
just
need
walking around, right?
12s. Move. Say that one's close enough. Move this guy in a couple.
1, 2.
They need 12s. A 4 will hit for 2d6 of electrical energy. There is no knockback. And it's 8 points
Ouch.
of
You
electric charged
see
bolt.
through the.
I'll roll with 6 of
Yeah,
them and take
more or less.
2.
All right.
Particularly in the abandoned warehouses because
Yeah.
they didn't have boxes. or those things.
Okay.
Okay. And did you take any hit point damage?
2 points.
Okay, you are also hit with the contact devitalization effect
Uh-oh.
for 2d6. There's only 5 of entropy, and that is power drain. So it won't do hit point damage. It just does power damage if it gets through.
Is how many? 5 points?
5 points. Do you have any entropy protection?
I don't have any entropy protection.
So 5. Can you roll with 5? Because you either roll with
Yeah.
it or you just take it.
Yeah, I can
Either
roll
way.
with it.
But it's the same as not rolling with it because it's just power damage.
Yeah, so but I do want to roll with it because my regeneration doesn't regenerate entropy damage. So if I took damage, I couldn't regenerate.
It's not
that.
hit point damage.
Oh,
It's
well,
power damage.
Okay.
So it's the same.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Oh, because it's
All right.
Yeah,
And then the second one hits you on a 12, I'm afraid.
oh no!
For the charged bolt of 7
Thing.
energy.
That's what happens when you get all the aggro.
It happened always with this character.
Yeah, and you're scratching.
She'd always run forth and do this and run back and be like, "Oh, here they come."
Okay.
Okay. So how much was that? Sorry.
What did I just say? 7.
7.
It's 7 energy.
7 energy. I roll 5 and I take 2.
Okay. And then 7 of power drain entropy. Right, the first 7 was energy. The second 7 is entropy. The first 7 was hit points, and the second 7 is only power damage. Okay?
My little bars are like halfway. Am I all thinking, "Oh, it happened."
All right, that's 2 of them acted. We're on phase 4. Any other player 4s?
Yes.
Go. You hear a sound that you
Familiar.
recognize.
Yes. Oh no! It's clockwork.
Yeah, this is what happens when you blunder in one of the City of Heroes.
Yeah, and I'm not going to make everybody storm it because in the tabletop game, right? You're not all really moving simultaneously like you would in the MMO.
Right.
So, okay, so you get there. The 2 closest sprockets have fired, but
Yes.
the sprockets in the back and the cogs, or the oscillators you see flying in the air have not attacked yet. What do you do?
I wave my arms and say, "You do not have to do this.
You are malfunction.
You can be free.
You are malfunction.
Think for yourselves."
Deactivate malfunction unit. Okay, so what do you do? Full defense.
How do you
Full defense.
How do
You
you
don't wanna
reason
shoot
with that?
Any other player
Do I,
fours?
no, I get the rest of my action?
Yes, you do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
apologize.
like-
Yes, of course you do.
what a jip.
What a shit.
I got up there and got punched in the face. But
That's
at
all
the
right.
end.
By all means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have movement.
Yeah, because you've only gone 12.
Those guys made me really mad.
That hurt.
I think I'm gonna ask my boyfriend to come and
You
smash
can't
them
tell
to
if they're
bits.
guys.
Well,
Really?
whatever they are, they're
They're
gonna
humanoid.
they're gonna be springs and,
Mhm.
and cogs all over the place.
Okay.
Golden boy, get your ass in here! Beep 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 beep. She's messing with her summoning. Right?
You actually bought him as a summoning.
He's a summoning.
All right.
So it's like this
Got you a
little,
mini.
but it
Boy,
takes,
we're
but it's
the-
conditional.
We're really the
Yeah.
robot
So it could take
crew,
up to
aren't
3
we?
rounds, right?
Up to 3 rounds.
And
Well, if he's
You're
local,
like
but he's not
magical,
like hanging out across the street, right?
Okay.
Like he's flying around.
How
That
did you
was
make
part-
it so that it takes? Is that random?
That's in the description.
Like
of
a
summoning.
D3 roll for how?
No, it's conditional time summoning.
All right.
It's just
Great.
up to the GM. Like,
Oh, I see. All right.
It takes
I'm
0
making a
time
decision.
if he's sitting in the room, right?
Okay.
But if he's beating up a guy in an alley, right, it takes him 3 rounds to get here.
All right. So
5 minutes if he's like
on the moon.
on the moon, yeah.
so is that your action?
Yeah, it takes an action, I think. Well, it's summon. Yeah, summoning takes an action.
It does.
Yeah.
All right. So that was players phase 4. Players phase 3.
3. Summon
I
one.
need to get out, step out of the room, and hit the AC because it's starting to get
It's
heat up in here.
Yeah, it's getting obnoxious. Give it a punch.
All right. AC going. So who's on 3?
3. I'm on 3.
Go ahead.
Holding.
Who's on first?
Airboy's on 3 as well.
Which of you goes first?
She's holding.
All right. So that's you.
Airboy will zip up behind Matt's character.
Flying at what's your? What
He
is
does not
your
fly.
rate?
He
Oh,
runs.
super speeder. Airboy runs.
Yes.
Okay.
He wasn't
It's a
finished.
trick.
What can I say?
Oh, I see. You haven't hit level 6
Uh,
where you can get your first flight power.
Right. So he's got tons of movement space. So he just comes up here.
Yeah.
He'll be at a angle there to say. And Matt, who are you playing? Who's your character?
Purple Heart.
Purple Heart. Do you require assistance?
No, I think these guys are done for.
Shall I refrain from
No, go
using
ahead.
my energy blast on this?
No, blast
Clockwork?
them.
Very well.
You can't see anybody from there. What are you doing?
Who's that? Oh, that's you. I almost blasted.
Yay!
Yay!
player Clockwork MO mistaken for the actual villain.
It happens.
I also played a Clockwork character, Clocky, and that happened to me all the time.
Can I keep moving?
Yes.
All right, fine.
Yes, of course you.
I love the zombie mastermind who made his character exactly like one of the zombies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell them apart, so you couldn't tell who the master was. And I
Oh.
was just like, oh, that's
All right,
awesome,
I come
guys.
over here and I
Great.
blast this fellow.
Not that the computer cared. All right. Well, that one is going to interrupt you because he's been holding his action since
Of
6.
course he
And what's your physical defense, please?
will.
1. I need a 14 to hit you.
No.
And I miss on a 19. Go ahead.
Okay. He has a 16 or less to hit with his power blast. I roll a 12.
They have a 2 defense.
So I hit.
Okay.
He does 2d10 damage. There we go. And I rolled 9 energy damage.
9 energy, you say.
I do say.
Against which they have no protection. Rolls with 4.
And that's
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 5 points. Is there knockback?
yes.
Then.
Energy blast?
Yes, of course, we were just talking about that. No knockback.
Okay.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun,
Well,
dun,
you know, then the other one that has been holding, that one,
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
move it up to about there.
I thought these are not solid.
They're not solid. They're
You
they're
can-
those like framework shelf
And you
things.
could go under them.
In an active warehouse, there were often large boxes all over them, but in an abandoned warehouse, they were more or less empty.
Okay.
So he comes up and is going to fire at you.
All right.
14, I need. I hit a 14 just exactly. And you will take. You will take
Show me what you
8
got.
points of energy damage, electrical energy damage.
Okay. He's got 3 armor, so it becomes 5. He rolls with it.
Okay, and you take, because you were struck, you take 7 points of entropy power
So 4
devitalization.
Okay. Now it's gonna get old fast.
Yeah, it does. From 66 to 45.
Yeah. Maybe an
Okay,
empty
that's
Duracell battery.
all
versus-
of their sprockets.
I
And
hated
that's
these guys.
player
of that.
threes.
Your energy
I didn't know how that works.
Enemy threes. One of them. One of the oscillators. They made a weird sound that I can remember, but I can't do it. This oscillator flies over like here.
Uh-oh, he's gonna try and dismantle me.
Yep. And he is going to fire his charged bolt at you. What is your physical defense, please?
It's 1 plus the full defense.
And so that's 7. And do you have size change smaller? Or you
did not.
just little?
I'm
Okay,
just little.
that's how I built them too.
Mhm.
There's not actually an effect on the range penalties.
Yeah.
But a 7 defense needs a 8 to hit you. 14 misses. Missed. Well, in that case, the other one flies up to about there-ish, and will also take a shot. 12 also misses. That is all their threes. Phase
As I'm
2.
moving really
Phase
fast.
2,
in a small
Airboy
area.
goes again.
Okay, Airboy.
Go for it.
All right. He will fire 2 energy blasts. First at this one, he's already hurt him.
Okay, they have a 2 defense.
All right. So 14 less. Oh, sorry. That's a miss. What do I need? I need a 14
Minus
11.
5.
I need an 11. I missed twice.
Oh,
Ah.
pay your costs. Oh, that reminds me. These guys they have pretty steep energy costs. Because their charged bolt is PR1 for the bolt and PR1 for the devitalization, so they have to pay that. Okay.
My instinct is to turn around and smack the clockwork standing behind me.
Player 3s, player 2s.
Player 2.
Okay, I'm in formation with you, Dr. Zorn.
Ah.
So move her along with him.
And I will come around this corner
Huh?
and go. Ha! And I will blast this one. with
That is a mental blast?
mental blast.
Okay.
Oscillator.
Very well. It has a 2 defense,
Feel
but
the
you
mental-
are
feel the
at
mystic bolt of
1,
Zorn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
It's not quite a minus. It's -1 for range, so you're at a
All
total of
right.
-3
Okay.
on your chance to hit.
Total of -3, and I got a 16 or
Need a 13.
So I need a 13.
Yes.
A 3.
You hit.
That'll do it. And it's only that. And that's 8.
That is 11
Ooh.
because they are vulnerable to psychic damage.
Ooh. 11.
So that is my
Oh, great.
first
Something to feed Dr. Zorn's
oscillator.
ego.
Yes.
11. Rolls
Zorn
with
hit
4.
If anything's
Take
going to make
7.
you more
That
overconfident,
that
it'll be this.
oscillator drops.
It turns
In
back.
fact, Dennis, turn it on its side because there'll be falling damage in a second.
It
You know
turns.
what? And you know
Right.
what? I happen to know it's going to be gone because when
Right.
it hits the ground, it takes
Okay.
even 1 point of damage. It can't wake up, and then it gets whisked away. So remove it. Thank you.
It turns inside out and then explodes.
Sinks into the swamp.
There you
I
go.
like
catching
that.
fire.
That's one. That's one clockwork oscillator.
One
down.
Zorn shot, one oscillator. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
We only send one Zorn to a fight.
Then
I'm still going. I'm still going.
then-
Summon one goes
okay.
on. About 5 more forwards.
Move her to
Wow.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Probably to the outside of.
5.
Okay.
And who's up to my right?
To your very right is.
It's me!
It's me! Everybody keeps coming after Freewheel, wanting to blast.
Attack that one.
We need a color, a safe color.
Freewheel. I'll stand in front of you.
Oh,
Can I-
thank you.
Can
They
you go
move-
another one?
Yeah, I can.
Well, okay.
There.
There.
And I go full defensive.
And you go full defense.
Oh.
All right, new round.
I'm
Ready?
a
Correct?
I'm a meat shield, everyone.
All right.
All right. New round, eh?
Okey doke.
So
I'm
this
kicking
is
super speed into.
I'm gonna super speed this round.
this is the end of the first round
we are the
of
fast
waiting
guys.
for the summoning. So we're starting the second round of waiting for the summoning.
And do I get a round of regen this round? 8. That happens at the end of the round or the beginning of the round?
It's at the end of the round.
Alright, so I get a regen.
4.
Okay.
Any minute now, golden boy. Any minute.
This is probably like flying around somewhere.
There's a billboard. He runs into it. Ba-dunk.
He's probably sitting in
Ka-chunk.
his shipping container, right? Just like deactivated.
Okay, player 10s
Can
and
your
higher.
summoning fail?
987. 8.
Then okay, please.
See Freewheel.
But it's draining on the person who
Oh,
summons.
okay.
You guys be safe.
You're like a radio.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right.
In he goes.
He does not care.
Zink, and I putting my hands up in the air, and there's this electricity shooting out.
A purple
but it's, paralysis
sphere.
ray.
Uh-huh.
It's a purple sphere.
Effect
Area
paralysis
effect.
centered on you.
Cool.
No, it's area effect with tendrils.
Tendrils. So the tendrils are coming out from you. Got it.
Yeah.
So you're like a
And
plasma
you're gonna
ball.
hit them, but not Airboy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Good then. So they have a 2 defense. With tendrils. Well, they have to leave clear. So what's the what's the diameter of the area?
It is 3 inches.
With the center like right in front of you.
Yeah, why not?
So they each have to make 9, 11, 5 or less to leave clear. No, yeah, it's minus.
There's defense plus 9.
Yeah.
Minus 3 for every square.
Minus 3.
Yeah.
So 8s. I need 8s. 1 on my left. Leaps clear. 1 on my right. Leaps clear.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh well.
Spend your power or whatever.
Lame.
Then that was 8. 7.
I'm actually held from 10.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Is this the guy that's after me?
Two of them
sure.
attack you.
Hey, you'll be
That one
sorry for
attacked
that.
you and that one attacked you.
Yeah, I'll get them both. He'll be sorry for that. Zip.
Okay.
Bash, 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 bash.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Headshots?
No,
Okay.
they're not
they have
trolls.
They have 2 defense.
I hated those guys.
Double attack for 3, so that's minus 5.
Attacks.
Okay,
What do you got?
minus 5 total.
Yeah.
14s.
Okay.
So a 13
Yes.
slash.
This will be number 1.
2d8 plus 2. We'll do 8, 12, 13, 15 points of slash.
Of sharp kinetic.
Sharp kinetic. And that's 2 AP if they have armor.
So 2 points just get through because of their armor piercing.
Mm-hmm.
So 13 is subject to their adaptation to sharp kinetic.
Right, because they're made of
So
metal.
yes, so they take half damage rounded down, up. Rounded up, I thought it was. I'm gonna say it's up. So 13, 4, so 7, no, 9 get through. Okay. Rolling with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You did 5 damage to it. It's still standing.
Ooh, and that was a good hit.
That was a good hit, but they're adapted to that.
Yeah. That's your first attack.
Probably adapted to blunt kinetic too. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that again. That's
Okay.
all I can do.
Okay.
Um,
So you need a 14. Same as before, right?
I'm gonna push it this time.
Okay.
Why not?
Sure. Make that. Give that
More
1 extra
damage.
point of damage
Sure, that one extra.
by
point.
spending 2 power.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already low in power.
So
So
you get half.
that was second attack
Yep.
is a hit.
Okay.
And this is +4. I do 16,
Damn.
24.
24, of which how much is armor piercing?
2.
Holy.
So
Nice.
2 get through, and then half of the remainder is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So 13, and that's going to be enough.
I'd be pretty.
Yeah.
Rolls with 4,
not as
9
dope
more,
as
only
these
has
guys.
5 hits. Remove that one from the board. Okay, it's tougher, but luckily they're not very big.
Yeah, they're-
even though they're resistant.
Yeah.
Turned it into scrap.
Yeah.
Okay, you are
Junk
held,
it.
so
Yeah.
that was you on player
Junk
7,
it.
right?
Yeah, it was 7.
6. Player 6s. Anybody? Oh, this guy off. He's gone.
Steampunk.
All right. Well, the oscillator in the air, Matt, is going to attack you. What's your
Bastard.
physical defense?
3.
So I need a 12.
That was getting the other ones that's after me.
And roll 7 and hit you for 6 points of energy damage, electrical energy.
That's getting old. I will roll with 4 of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I take 2.
Okay.
Ow!
And since that did strike you, it doesn't matter that you took damage. The contact attack of devitalization is another 11 points of entropy devitalization.
Dude. Alright,
He has to spend his power.
wow. 35 power.
They're getting you right in the
It's
batteries.
like fighting the clockwork.
Foresight.
I'm already halfway down. I've only been zapped twice. There's a room of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
I like an eraser in uniform.
the sprocket there will attack summon one.
They gave me
Summon
anxiety.
one. What is your physical defense, please?
3.
So
you were
need
full
12.
You were full
Misses
defense.
you on a 20, and it is a fumble.
Whoa!
The fumble is number 9.
Number 9.
Takes his own base hand damage of D6
He
plus
punches
1.
himself in the head.
6 points
If it gets
divided by 2
and
and takes 3 points of damage that he can roll.
Does he
So
devitalize
he misses
himself?
you and burns 3 points of power.
Huh.
Next up is no, it was a blast.
Oh, it was a
It was
blast.
a blast.
Yeah, he's a ranged attack.
Then we got these 2 guys. You know what? They're both gonna attack you, Freewheel. So Kurzat.
No, you can be
Physical
free.
defense again is
Attack the defective traitor.
Yep.
Defective. Traitor. Must cure.
what's your physical defense?
There's a symbol.
1. They need 14s. First shot is a 15 that barely misses. Second shot is a 15 which barely misses.
Woo! So you missed both of them and they missed both of you.
And
Both of
that
you.
is
Wait,
all
no.
of the remaining clockworks. I gotta burn their power. Okay. That was all their 6s. 5.
5.
5.
6. How agile are you?
You go ahead.
Okay, Bang.
I'm mad at two guys, and I don't know which one is gonna get it yet.
That's the knockback blast?
Yes, this is, this
okay.
is. So there's a huge static blast.
Sure.
And
They have a 2 defense.
and they have a 2 defense, which means I'll need a 12, but I rolled a 2.
You hit.
Go
I'd say
freewheel.
I keep forgetting to do everything right because they're like shooting at me. Okay. Let's see, who will be the lucky? D10, you will. Okay, first a 7, 1, 4, so that's 12.
12 of knockback.
Yes.
There's no armor against. It's not sharp kinetic. It's just kinetic.
blunt.
So no resistance to that. It can roll with 4 of it. And how much did you do? 12?
12.
So that's 8.
Cool.
Now, I decided that clockworks are actually kind of heavy for their size. So he's getting a d6 resistance to your knockback of 5, leaving 3. So he slams into the wall with a force of 3, which is not enough to make a hole big enough to for him to go through. So he takes 3 damage, which he can roll with.
Crunch.
Does he fall down?
That's a good question. Does not.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. That was your phase 5.
5.
Yes.
Also 5.
Go.
Oh, you shot me last, but you shot me first.
Let's not bigger
the
argue about
ceiling
who
is-
killed who.
Actually, that thing is like if you were on the top level of the shelf unit, you'd be able to melee that oscillator.
Okay. How high up is it?
Oh, call it 20 feet.
Okay.
Think
4 inches.
Yeah,
So
you
4
think
inches.
you're
I can leap.
A lot. We've established
500
this.
straight up.
Well, I can leap 4 without having to use my bionics.
Ooh.
So I can just
4
leap
up.
4 up. I can leap 8, so 4 up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leap up there.
Okay. You still have to make an agility save.
Sure. Yeah.
At +6 because it's not a moving target.
Right.
Spot grab.
And I commando. 14.
That's plenty,
Yeah.
right? Sure. Okay.
So I'm up there, but I'm not flying, so I'll be on this thing.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's actually useful. Just
Uh-huh. There you are, and melee.
And I'm gonna hit him. I'm not
Okay.
gonna push. Well, might as well because they're just gonna suck my power away.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Use it while you
I'm
can.
gonna use it while
Use
I
it
can.
while you got it.
Take this, you bastard! Chopping him.
Okay.
He's just gonna suck it away from me and not even feel. Yeah. 2 attacks again. So I needed the 14s, I think. An 11.
Uh-huh.
That's
Are you
a
pushing
hit.
both times?
We'll see
are you
after this
pushing
one.
this time?
That was 10, 11, 12, 14.
14, 2 get through, and then half of the remaining 12 is 6, so you did 8 to it. It rolls with 4 and takes 4.
Cool.
Still standing.
I'll push with the next one.
Okay.
And it is a hit.
Okay.
Alright, getting these things. 9, 10, 11, 13. Slash.
13.
But 2 of that is the
2
armor
get
piercing.
through, half of 9, I'm rounding up for you, so that's 5, so 7 get through that time. Rolls with 3, takes 4, drops it to exactly 0, he's down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spinning down. That was phase 5. 4. 3.
Oh, 4. Sorry.
Zorn was occupied thinking.
Uh-huh.
There's one.
You are just far enough away to take a 1-point range penalty. Is that what you
Why
want?
not? I step
Okay.
forward 1.
All right.
The zap.
Right.
I will. Shall I shoot?
You did last time. Whatever that was.
I will attack twice.
Twice. Okay. So they have a 2 defense, and -3 for the multiple attacks is -5.
-5, and that'll mean I'll be rolling a 11.
Yeah. 2 chances
And
for
didn't I-
11s.
Didn't I?
Or 1 chance for 14.
Or 1 14.
114.
Okay.
I'll attack once.
Okay.
So let's see here.
And you get extra damage is what you're getting because of the vulnerability.
Yes.
Doesn't affect your accuracy.
It's charges, so I can't push. So
Correct.
is that a 7?
Aha.
Okay, that definitely hits.
That's yes, it is.
And so 2d6. Only 5.
So 8.
So 8.
Rolls with 4 and takes 4 is still standing. Okay.
Fall before the might of Zorn.
Its little headgears. Grind. What phase was that, please? 3?
4.
4, 3, 2,
Two.
1, 2.
Airboy.
Yes, Airboy.
Airboy. Blast them.
Freewheel. You require assistance.
Airbnb. No, not yet.
Oh, I. Oh!
Okay.
Come over here.
Wow. What?
All right.
Showing off, I guess.
Oh, I understand.
What are you doing to it? Punching it?
No, he's blasting it.
At
It
0.
was an annoying
At
power.
zero range.
It was very
Okay.
distracting.
Okay.
The animation.
Sure, he'll take 2 attacks at it. So
Okay.
here's the first days. Let's say there are 2. It's 14, so that's an 11. So here we go. And he'll push it. A 9 will hit.
Okay.
Okay. So he goes 2d10 plus 2 for the push. And I roll 13, so that's 15 damage.
15 damage on that one.
Yeah.
Who's been hurt. Goes down.
Okay.
Not even close.
Face down.
Yeah. Was there a knockback on that?
Yes, it does
Okay.
knock back, so.
Was Airboy a blapper?
A what?
A blapper? Is it a blaster
Yeah, he's a
Melee
blaster.
blaster.
that you punched with the energy?
He had the no range
Energy
whatever
punch.
it's
Is
called.
energy punch?
energy torrent, I think.
Energy
It was
torrent.
Now, see, energy torrent is actually a blast.
Yeah.
You could do it from a couple of squares away,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You
But
just-
it was an
you
area of
just do it
effect, I
adjacent.
believe. Yes. So
Right.
anyway,
Okay.
so that's him on 2.
There should be only one. No, there's 2 standing. Okay.
Yeah,
I
there's
see.
2 left.
Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay, hang on.
What?
Hang on.
What?
Blink, 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 blink as we blink it.
Sorry,
Significantly
sorry, I
into
knocked up the
place.
wrong guy. I missed
Excuse me.
Okay, it's this guy. You did how much? You did a crap ton, right? 16 or something?
Yeah.
Hey, he's gone. He's still gone. I just
15. I think it's 15.
it doesn't matter. It's plenty. I just erased the wrong guy. Okay, got it.
All right.
Then,
There's only one left.
2 left. 2 left.
3, 2, 1.
1.
1,
Here we go again.
Do your thing.
What's your agility?
15.
You go.
Destroy them.
All right,
One right in
where's
front of you.
So his super speed. But your
where is
D4s.
he? Where is he? There.
And I rolled 2 1s.
That's funny.
I
2 1.
dive forwards and go into flight, and I'm
Okay.
gonna put my fists at my hips, and I'm gonna headbutt him
Headbutt him.
with my horns.
Okay, what is your 2 hit with your horns?
It's a hand-to-hand, so it's 15.
Okay, he has a 2 defense. You need a 13. It's right under your elbow.
15.
You missed. Sad to say. And Airboy.
Same thing as last time.
Her head is right there next to this guy. It's an area effect? Is it
No,
really? You didn't
It
build
is
it?
not I did not build it.
Okay.
that way. No, it's a single attack.
Okay.
Same thing as last time.
Okay. 2 defense.
Pushing it. 11 or less. There's first roll. A 10 will hit.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
And where is the die? Where's the other die?
Boy, this is the really fast team. 3 super speedsters.
What is that?
Except we're all going on 5s and
Oh,
3s.
plus
and
one is
4s.
13.
13
Well,
is
we're
gonna
also
take him
not
out.
as cool as some of the other teams.
Right.
Clockwork actually have resistance to disorientation, which I've translated as a bonus on being upright after knocked back. Among other things.
Save
Okay, there's still one
gyroscopes.
standing, new round. And that is the end of your second round of waiting for
Golden Boy.
Golden Boy to appear.
Super speed
Come
again.
on, where are you?
Oh yeah.
You better be where I left you.
Only one. These guys do not surrender.
Yeah.
So, everybody got your initiatives?
wrong?
10 and higher?
11.
Go. Yeah, it has to be you that finishes
Two.
it, right? It has to be.
Has to be. Has to be. You have to. I can only do one or the other.
See if you can.
Damage. Well, I'm going to see if I can bounce him off the wall.
I would point out, with your tendrils, he's at a big disadvantage to leave clear because he's got a
that's
wall
right.
behind him.
He's got a wall behind him. Ooh.
Where's he going to go?
Yeah.
You could center
And
the
I have
area
a-
on him and just not hit yourself with the tendrils, and now he has a
That's right. That's very
like
clever.
a 5 or less to get out.
And
Something like
and
that. If you want.
Destroy
Yeah.
them.
okay.
Okay.
Stop.
So rolling to hit to place your area effect is a 2-hit at +6
Okay.
with that attack.
I rolled a 20.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's gonna scatter. Okay.
So how does this?
Well, at this range, it's gonna go 1 square.
And you also check to
3,
see
4,
if it's a
5,
fumble by making a
6,
confirming
7,
roll.
8.
I rolled a 1.
If I roll
Okay,
a 7,
good.
it's on you. It's not. So you centered it like too far back.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't, he's a 9, 11, 8 or less to leap clear. Here we go.
Yeah.
So it was critically
Lead
not a
clear.
fumble.
Again.
He overshot. So move him. He has to go either to one side of him or the other. Okay. Okay. All right. That was 11. Do you have any movement you want to do?
Yeah. Let me get out of here. Okay, I'll be behind you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6. Dr. Zorn. Come on, Dr. Zorn. Now it has to be
Yes.
you.
Now I stride forward.
And you do.
Heroically.
No more than 4 away from him, please.
No more than 4 away.
To avoid your range penalty. That's good. And you go for his brain. It will take a 14
Yes.
to hit. And you cannot push because it's gear.
Right. 13.
You hit. Is that 2d6s?
It's 2d6s.
Plus 3. Because
A
he's
6
rolled
and a 2.
So it's 11. And down he goes. He rolls with 4, takes 7, only has 5 hit points left. He's done.
There we go. So, let's see.
Thank you, Dr.
I've
Zorn.
turned-
We're out of combat. None of them went down with hit points remaining to give them wake-up rolls, so that fight is over.
Yes.
What about the rest of the warehouse?
There's more warehouse, isn't there?
There is.
You still have not found what you were looking for.
We're standing here and there's...
I believe we're looking for the Allspark.
Chips off the old wall.
Shall we continue?
Chips off the old engine
Yes.
block.
All right.
Nope.
Is
Watch
there
the
any
corners.
recovering that needs to happen? Oh, next combat round. Golden Boy.
Another robot. We are the robot squad. You're not a robot, but you kind of look like one.
Yeah, I kind of look like one.
And
So
no,
you
don't
are-
shoot
He's like
that either.
dressed up,
You're half
Yeah.
robot.
right? Like she's been playing with him and like dressing him up and stuff. So he's got like, you know,
A tux.
like he's been like at Hot Topic or
Is
something.
his head on
I don't know
backwards?
what that would look like.
Well, like he's wearing like hip hop clothes or something. Yeah.
He looks like
Yeah, he's got
Ken
to get backwards hat or
after
something.
A bunch
like-
of high school girls got through with it.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like a hellion.
Yeah, she's dressing him up kind of like yeah.
A little like like tank top, and
Yeah.
a vest
Yeah,
thing,
totally. Yeah.
and parachute pants.
Yeah, like a cheap chain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it.
She's playing in the house with him.
Oh.
All right.
No, but if you have a generic thing, you can use this.
No,
I have an Apple charger in the car.
I have one of those stupid fire or whatever they are. Never mind.
Matt's got one.
Yeah, is it just Apple?
So, anyways,
Are you guys waiting to recover things at all?
Oh,
He
maybe
probably
we
needs to recover
should
some
since we
I
lost
have
a lot of
30.
power.
I'm down to 30 power.
And you know, that was
We'll
something
catch
we
my
did
breath.
all the time anyway, especially against clockwork.
Yeah.
We'd sit
Sit and rest.
on our knee
Uh-huh.
and
Sit around the
recharge.
knee.
Oh
Yeah.
God, right.
Wasn't there?
Not taking
Yeah,
it
so I could go back to
right.
power.
Wasn't there like a? There was something
That's
you could
crazy.
hit like rest, and it would put you out of the game, or you were mobile. I forgot what it was.
There was a
called.
power. There was a power where you could.
But you got your
could
hit
make
points
yourself.
back, 'cause normally
yeah, you
hit
could
points
make
do not
yourself
come back
invulnerable.
Very fast.
But and you would get stuff, but you couldn't do anything.
right, you were completely
Oh.
immobile, couldn't do anything.
That may have been. I think that was Bubblers had that, and someone else may have. But the Bubblers had a bubble thing that made them really, really
Wow.
difficult to injure, and they healed fast.
the bubblers. Can you explain that for
Force
non-players?
field,
It was
force
force
field
field.
users. They had a personal force field that would allow them to recover really quickly.
They actually look cool because the
Yeah.
what I recall was like a perfect sphere.
The Bubblers were
This weird kind of bubble sheen. on
they
it.
were defenders, and
You could use them on other
they
people who
didn't-
are in trouble.
They were not
Yep.
considered very powerful, but at a certain point, it turned out that why yes, their defense is really good, and they had the repulsion bubble that was really powerful, but it made people cranky because it would move the bad guys around.
out of the air effects. Yeah.
All right. So, how long do you wait?
Matt, can you take over
Do
this
you
for a
regenerate
bit?
power?
No, just hits.
So you're gonna have all your hit points back.
But even if he did, it doesn't work versus entropy
Okay.
damage, which is what he got hit with.
Probably have to.
He didn't
to get
take
the-
any hit point entropy damage.
No, I know. I'm saying, but if he did regenerate power,
Oh,
it wouldn't
right.
work.
Yeah.
Thank you, it's
What,
working.
you have to take
Cool.
a knee. Of course, you don't want to get caught taking a knee because you take extra damage if you're surprised while taking a knee.
That's right.
Well,
So
do
some people,
do you
sometimes
want to
you'd
wait
have
5
someone-
minutes? to get
Someone
5 power back,
would keep watch.
Yeah.
or longer than that, or not at all?
Yeah, unfortunately, the power recovery is slower in Mighty Protectors than it was in City of Heroes.
No, I'm alright.
You should buy a bag.
I got-
Bruce, you're just gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Push through, commando.
All right.
But you know, in a campaign designed to be like 3 years, you can make special rules.
I could make special rules, but I'm not.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not demanding you do. I'm just mentioning that could be done.
So
Zorn
the
requires
entire building map would not fit on this sheet of paper.
Yes.
What happens is
Yes.
from this big room here,
Yeah.
there was like there's an opening here to the rest of the facility. Right? Opening there. But there's also another like biggish but not as big as this room, which is empty. So you guys wind up going through that door.
Okay.
And if we could clear the map, please, then we'll be able to draw the next part of the abandoned warehouse.
Flip it, flip it, flip it good.
Flip it good.
Thank you, Dennis. And if you would just peel that up and remove it from the pad and crunkle it up and hand it to me. Crunkle it up.
Destroy it. as
You
if it's
can't
a
do it that
secret.
way because it's a post-it note. It's gonna resist you doing it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's the biggest post-it note I've ever seen.
Thank you, sir.
Biggest post-it note of all. That sounds like lyrics for something.
Okay. So,
Much crunkling.
So you come out into a
Yes.
into a large chamber. To your right, to your left, and to your right. To your left, you see a 15-foot wide corridor going down to a corner where it does a left-hand turn.
Right.
And then you can't see. Kind of ahead of you, a little bit to the left, is this machine that's got a conveyor belt between like one boxy thing and some other kind of boxy thing, right? You know what room you're in?
Yes. Oh man, I can't recall.
And to your right, there's a kind of raised platform area with a railing around it, and then offset to the right of that, there's a corridor that goes on. Right? Sean remembers. So where do you want to go? Do you want to go left or right? You don't see the bad guys at all.
Do we hear him?
Oh, there's a good question. Now it's pretty far away to
The sound
stop,
of silence.
but
I've got Awakening as a background. Clockwork. I know Clockwork sounds. I make Clockwork sounds.
I had to turn the volume down playing the game when Clockwork in there because it'd give me anxiety because they had such a little like chattery little like after a while it was just like I can't take it anymore. I hate these things.
okay, Dennis, what's your int save?
My int save
You have
is
no-
11.
And you have no special hearing
I have
system.
no special.
All right, and Brian
They did a good job with their sound effects.
and Matt, what's your hearing perception? Your int save, I mean.
11.
I'll roll it.
Oh.
Okay, and what about Golden Boy?
It's bad.
Okay, good. And Sean?
10. I do know Clockwork.
Okay, and I will just roll for.
Summon blood.
Golden Boy's like a 7 or an 8. He's got like a 3 int. It's terrible.
Okay, so, what, Dennis?
Was there a power in City of Heroes you could see through walls?
No, it never was.
Okay.
See, that was a thing I always regretted about City of Heroes, is that it seemed like there were opportunities to have special sense abilities be worth something, but they never implemented it.
Well.
All right.
Different.
So.
So, Purple Heart and Freewheel, here, they say, shush everyone, and you hear off echoing through the facility little like clockwork noises. And you look this way and you look that way and you consult and you kind of decide it's to your right.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
tilted my head and then
I remember that. You could hear it. You would never know where they're at. It was maddening. You knew there were Clockwork around. You're like, where are they?
These bastards.
I don't have ears.
You'd also be an oscillator like flying way up in the rafters somewhere.
Oh yeah, the last oscillator.
It wasn't clear.
Oh, that's right. There'd be a mission objective, and the ones where you couldn't
Clear.
find the last thing was maddening.
They
Whatever
eventually.
it
You beat the mission in like 12 minutes, but like 3 hours later, you're still searching.
Eventually they set a thing up so you could find the last guy, and also
Yeah.
we would call in the GM and say, look, we've done this, we've been here for 45 minutes, we can't find it, and the GM would find it and say, oh, stay there, I'm spawning it for.
Yeah.
And we beat it up and.
Call it 32.
Yeah.
Call it 30.
I forgot until y'all were talking about that. I totally forgot about that.
Yep.
And oscillators
How
were the
frustrating
main
that
culprits.
We're really nasty.
Yeah, because they could fly off and get
And get
trapped.
caught.
Stuck in a corner and
Dennis,
Yeah,
give
yeah.
Dennis the pen, please.
Oh,
All right, so we're entering from. Let's do it from my end because it's easier for me to figure out. Put a dot there
Coffee. Black.
and 6 away. 2, 3, 4,
Black,
5,
please.
6. Put a dot there
This is sweetener that's not.
and
Her tea's fine.
make a wall
There.
6 in length up that way. Okay. And 3 across. And 3 over. And 3 back. And 9 onward. Thank you.
Okay.
And 3. And jump across to there. And make a dot. And come all the way back to here.
Ah.
Okay.
It's the architectural theremin.
And a corridor 3 in width from, right? 3.
Sounds for you.
It's Forbidden
Now
Warehouse.
that opens up
Thank
into
you.
a larger room there. And put a dot here. And a dot there. And this is another one of those raised
Lofty things.
yeah, like in the last room, right? Just
Right.
dotted lines
Oh,
around the edges.
And they always had boxes on them.
They don't always. These ones don't.
careful with that axe.
And there's clockworks back there.
Ah.
Put your minis here-ish and decide how you're going to advance.
We can sneak if we want.
Well, possibly. There's been fighting and noises and stuff.
Yes.
So, unless they're really stupid.
But this is a computer game. After a certain amount of time, everybody just goes, "Oh, it must have been the wind."
That must be over.
How should we proceed? Cautiously or incautiously?
Why break with tradition?
I can be very stealthy because, not because I have stealth, but
Human
because I
souls.
fly.
Dennis? Tea? Coffee? Water?
Oh, water, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ha!
What do we got?
You don't got nothing yet.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't see it.
yeah.
Don't see nothing, see?
Yeah. See?
For some reason, I'm suddenly reminiscent of the Bugs Bunny cartoon with the gangsters. You know, or it'd be like the real short guy and the
Mhm.
big dumb guy. And it's like Bugs was dressed up as a girl bunny, trying to trick him.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
A lot of cross-dressing in those cartoons.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bad guys back from the previous fight. All of them, please. Please have all the bad guys back from the previous fight. Not all the minis. Give them back to me.
Because cross-dressing
Here's
is
2
funny
more.
to little kids.
Please.
There's 2 more.
Okay, I think that's it. All
You
right.
don't deserve them.
Huh. And
I could go up and tell them that I'm a clockwork and that something bad has happened and they need to
Okay.
come this way.
Freewheel, that is inadvisable.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
They have already determined that you are to be scrapped.
No.
Yes.
No scrap eye.
I'm sorry, but that is the reality of the situation.
Might make it clear to him that we didn't tell him that the reality of the situation is that he should be scrapped. Because Zorn surely isn't going to be soft-hearted in that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to play this guy because when I was playing him in the game, of course, you never had to talk, right? It was all typing.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
So, and I've been sort of playing him like Data, you know, but it's pretty boring.
All right.
So I played Golden Boy all with emotes,
Yeah.
right? Because he's supposed to be like a mascot, right? Like
Right.
he'd like run ahead of like the troops, they'd run behind him, he'd like block the bullets and like inspire them.
okay, I gotta
So you
bring
don't-
Chimpo in at some point. That's all he ever says is oop, oop.
And he had like a few preset things he would say, like "You're welcome, citizen," like stupid little.
I would use punctuation on my ooks.
He was Groot before Groot was cool.
What's Amanda's doing coffee?
Something like that.
Coffee,
yeah.
tea.
Well, I guess this is a break then. So for everyone at home, this is what happens when we're not having action and we're sitting around shooting the breeze.
Yes.
For the fight to begin. Okay.
What should we do?
Well, in the past we have turned off the camera, and then that makes 2 videos, and I'm not conversant enough yet, or don't have the right tools to put them together to make one continuous video for the episode, which is confusing, and I have to have like part, episode 6A and 6B, and that's tedious.
Get me the files, I could string them together.
I probably could too. I could probably use, but the thing is, we're streaming directly to YouTube, so I have to download them in order to work on them, because YouTube doesn't let me just put them together as far as I know. Maybe it does, but I don't know. Is that tea for the Game Master?
It's chai, yes.
It's chai for the Game Master. You have a happy GM.
You should get like
I'll keep the GM happy.
a good.
Imagine that I'm cheating in your favor.
webcam.
That'll make you happy.
I'm just suggesting that we get a webcam to stream this stuff. Maybe.
I should. I really should.
Maybe just a free
There-
editing.
The cash flow has been an issue for a while, but if this continues, assuming this continues, we will be upgrading our stuff. But that'll probably mean actually recording it here and then uploading it later as another step. So people will be able to watch as we do
Well,
it.
you could do that way, or you could
Could we?
still do it live and then edit it. But I was looking at them; they're not that high for webcams. I don't know how good they are.
Well, you're right. They're not. But that tells you how bad my cash flow is. Okay, so there you are at the start of that corridor. You hear the sounds of clockwork echoing down this warehouse corridor toward you. Also, there's like flashing flashes of bluish
Always
light
yes,
and
cheese.
sounds of like welding going on.
Endless hours we
The news that they are working on their ill-gotten goods.
They're building the Clockwork King.
Oh, he's gonna have parts of an armored car.
Yeah.
Might I beg a slice of cheese from?
Somebody take one out for Jeff? It's Colby.
Thank you, Brian.
Could you?
Clockwork
And
in
that's
the
it.
hole.
Pass me the cheese.
If you've got a
Big
snack
cheese.
and you'd like us to enjoy your snack and we could show everyone how amazing it was, you might want to be
We're
part
gonna
of
let the
our
viewers
snack
decide what we're eating.
Yeah, put a poll up.
That won't end well.
Send more snacks.
Will be the official snacks of the Mighty Protector.
Hey, it's a good way to make money, or just like I'll eat stuff on the internet and like tell me what to eat, how much you pay me to do
I
it.
see a lot of YouTube people. They'll make jokes. Now they probably get stuff all the time, right? It's like, hey, I'll plug whatever product. Send me those.
There are a lot of videos of people just eating, and you go,
Really?
I've
good.
seen them, yeah.
Oh,
But see, I'm doing like the website. You were like, watch me eat a dog turd for $5, right?
Well, I think it was like when we
Videos
were,
of people
when we were
eating?
So 100 people want to watch me eat a dog turd, and they all pay $5 each. Then I made
I need
$500.
to hear that.
How about paste? There was always a kid in your class who would eat the paste for a nickel.
No, not the
Yeah.
face kid.
What's the internet? So I could be eating yummy chocolate and it just looks like a dog turd. They wouldn't know.
Special effects team.
Yeah, exactly. You make things look gross, but it's really yummy and delicious. And think, oh, he just ate brains. And you're like, it was good. It was
Jello.
Yeah, it was Jello and macaroni, and it was good.
So send us your brains and we'll eat them in front of everyone else.
All right. And on that happy note, I think initiative.
Initiative, yeah.
Da-da-da.
Super speed, and we did not rest at all, did we?
Nope.
We have a banana?
I do have
No.
it smells so yummy.
You can have your own, but
I'm speeding. I thought we were.
I didn't even know I wanted a banana.
They didn't want to.
Oh, God.
they're good for you.
It was one of my face.
Oh,
I'm
no.
part monkey.
I did your thing.
Our primate ancestors would be proud.
Yeah, I still have the.
Yeah, that
that
happens.
thing.
It happens a lot with a D4.
Oh, yeah, I have one
probably 'cause
too.
You can't
A
roll it
wrist,
very well,
a wrist.
You know.
You can climb a tree.
I
or
can't
something.
get the English on it.
I have one on one hand
It's
and
not really
not
big
on the
enough
other.
to do
I
that.
have them both hands, but I did
I guess-
climb before I walked. So maybe.
All right.
Well, 2.
10 and higher.
Oh,
Jesus, I rolled so many ones.
That was annoyed silence.
2.
Okay.
987. 65. Really?
I'm afraid so.
We're the uncool robot / cyborg group there.
The slow bots.
Coming to a store near you soon. The robots.
The mighty slow bots.
I'm afraid that may
Pokey.
stick.
Pokey men.
5. 4. Really? 3. 3. Go.
Wow,
Everyone looks around and goes, really?
You really are a speedster.
Okay, fine.
So you want to go? You want to go running up there all by yourself? And
He is
get shot
going
at
to
by everybody.
sneak
Oh, sneak!
at half speed, which for him is
Oh.
16.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
All right. Dennis. If you'd be so kind with the pen there. So from here, the wall goes 3 that way.
although if I had been thinking about this properly, he should have taken obvious on super speed.
Yeah, I think you
Because
should.
it made such a loud noise, right? It's like,
Yeah, I think you should.
Right.
It was annoying,
And
like the
then-
animation of it. It was distracting.
But I
7
didn't,
that
I didn't
way.
build it that way. So.
However,
You could have made it
stealth
faster.
was good enough. If you had like invisibility or
Yay.
something.
Oh yeah, my ninja, my scrapper. Who
And
I
then
played,
7
she, she
that
was
way.
like that, and it was so much fun to zip around invisible or stealthing.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 back this way.
Yeah, because the guys couldn't see you.
They couldn't see you
And-
unless you got really close.
What the? Something went wrong.
Uh-oh. Error.
Oh,
Error.
okay. My
Error.
mistake. That's all right. We'll just fake it. Go 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it breaks the room. No, I'm sorry. Draw a wall here.
Right.
Quick edit.
False wall. So
It
false
should-
wall.
that's a
Smuggling.
nothing.
They're
That's a
hiding
scribble
things
out.
back there.
Okay. There we go.
Pipes.
Then 7 from there would get you to here, right?
Right.
And then 2 in,
Right.
and that's not a wall, right? And then this should go 2,
Okay.
and then up 2,
Okay.
and that's a corridor going off to the side some distance. So we'll just go 1 for now. So yes, and
And
there's a bug crawling around on the table that needs to die right there. Somebody. Thank you.
oh,
Okay. And
headshot.
these are elevated. These 2x2s in these 2 corners,
Yeah.
right? It's like the ceiling is 2 stories high, but
Right.
these corners are raised up 1 story. Just put dotted lines.
I remember all these maps.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's just these weird little shelf areas. Okay, now.
I always wanted them to add because it was it was all modular, and I always wanted
Yeah.
to, and I guess they did it. 'cause
It
I
was
only played for a couple
apparently
years,
harder than it seemed.
I guess.
The
but-
guy who originally programmed it probably left, and eventually no one knew how to do it.
Uh,
'Cause that happens
so
with things.
oscillator. a Cannon Knight,
Oh no, a big one.
and a Tesla Knight,
No, I hate those guys.
and 3 more cog slash sprockets.
Oh boy.
Maybe
And kind of in the middle of the room being worked on is a big hulking thing that you've seen, like they're actual Prince robots. They're
Right.
Like they're kind of vaguely Iron Giant looking things, right? From the movie Iron Giant.
All right.
Except this one is clearly been bolted together out of modified pieces of armored car. So it's got
Uh-oh.
like tan paint on it. And it says like US something on the side.
Brinks.
Brinks, yeah, right.
BR Inks.
But it's not done.
Oh yeah, BR.
You've arrived in time. So, you
Freewheel.
can start your sneaking, but as soon as you do, you realize they're all looking this way.
Freewheel,
Okay, great.
you see yellow ones and orange ones and red ones and purple ones.
I go here, I go full defensive.
Okay, great. That was phase 3. Great. Move these two out to, like, so one's standing here, and one's standing about there. Right? With a gap of 2 between them. There we go. And they will both take shots at you, Brian. So full defense is 6, and your defense is
1.
so -7s. They need 8s to hit you. First shot, a 5 will hit for 6 electric energy.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Alright. And you said it doesn't do knockback?
It does not do knockback.
I think I'll take some hit points.
Bought it off.
Okay.
And also 4 points of entropy power drain.
Oh, I do have entropy armor.
Oh.
Oh.
3 points, so that's 1.
Okay, you lose 1 point of power. All right, and second shot, a 16 misses. Good then. They were held.
Took up 2 shots. 5 more.
All right, so that was phase 3. Phase 2.
To Golden Boy. Golden Boy will hold.
Okay. Let's see now. How far can a cannon knight shoot? Oh.
I'm gonna have to load up that game and look at his primary and secondary to see what the various powers are again, because I don't remember them other than.
I was reading like a wiki.
Oh, I
thing
guess I could
about-
do that. I could look at a wiki on it.
Because I kind of want to build
Okay.
my katana attacks.
Really,
as
no
different
player
things.
2s, huh?
I'm actually.
He's the one too, but he's holding.
Well, the clockwork are going to start to advance.
Uh-huh.
So either you move up to take some of the pressure off of Airboy,
Yep.
or he's going to have them all on him.
Golden Boy, get up there. Help Airboy, says report.
Very well.
He
Or does he
can.
talk like that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's basically their voice recordings, right? So he
Pieced
puts his different
together.
voice
Very
recordings.
well.
Very well.
Yeah,
As you wish. Yes, sir.
pretty much they had like a voice actor do some. So he can move 18, so he can get up there.
At
Uh-huh.
once, sir.
So he'll just move up there and
That's about 16 where he got to.
and
All right.
stand.
Great. Well, at that point,
Oh
the
my
cannon
God.
knight, which is the one with the big gun hand, right?
Mhm, yeah.
Move him just like out to the middle of the room. There. And he raises his cannon gun at him and fires. So, what's his physical defense?
Physical defense of 1.
And 1 for range is a -2 on a 15, which means a 13 to hit. Boom. And misses on an 18.
But I might want it to hit me because I have reflection. And I have a saved action.
Good call. But you don't have a saved action.
Well, I haven't used
just
an
went.
action. I walked.
Oh.
Movement.
Except that he's interrupting you because his action was held from like 5.
Okay.
When was your action held from?
This is on 2.
Yeah.
I can.
All right. So no, you don't have an action you can use.
Okay.
So you want to not be hit, and you're not hit. Lucky you. That has a high power cost for this guy now.
So I guess I'll just go full
And then
defensive then.
knight.
For,
Huh?
so I guess I'll go full defensive for my action then.
Okay. Then the Tesla Knight steps forward to say that's square. And he's going to try to Tesla you. So you're at full defense. Now that's a 7.
Oh God, I remember this. They used to do that. It was so irritating.
Tesla Knights were good.
So he needs an 8 to hit you. Actually, he needs a 7 with range.
Congratulations.
And an 8! He just barely misses you. That costs you a bunch of power. 4. Hey.
So are any of the
All
others
right.
doing anything on 2?
Not yet. Nope. Any other players moving?
Oh yes.
Wait, what phase are we on?
2.
Still 2.
Oh God, they're gonna shoot me. I'm gonna die.
Okay, you're interrupted when you get to
What, here?
about there.
Okay.
Okay, the 2 oscillators.
Mm-hmm.
Move them forward about 2 inches. So they'll be in a short range. Okay, and you have a defense of 1,
1.
and they have 15, so 14s. Here's the first one. A 19 misses, and a 1 hits.
Yes.
And is a critical.
Oh.
Crit is number 4, which is gonna be, they get another shot after this. So
Yeah.
first, take your lumps.
Okay.
This is 7 points of energy damage.
Okie doke. I have 2 energy armor.
So 5.
5. And I can roll with 4 of it.
Okay.
So 1 gets through. Yeah.
And you are still hit with the devitalization part of it for 4 points of entropy. Do you
Which
have
I can
entropy
roll.
armor?
No, I have no entropy,
But you
but I
have,
can roll.
yes, but
But it's the
it doesn't mean
equivalent, yeah.
anything because that's where it would go.
But it makes me feel better.
Okay. Then that guy gets another shot.
Yeah, that's bad.
And he hits you on a 2
What was the one?
for 6 points of energy damage.
Which I can't roll with all of it, so 1 gets through. So, yes,
Okay.
devitalization hits.
For 10.
Oh, I can roll with 3, so 7
And
gets
it's
through.
not a carried attack, it's a contact attack. So
Oh.
the fact that he hit you,
Ah,
whether he did damage or not with the
Okay.
power blast, is enough to do
Yep.
the extra effect.
boy, that really sucked the energy.
Okay, and you may continue your turn.
Which is to go to right here
Yes.
and go.
All right. They still only have a defensive 2, and that 3-inch area with your tendrils.
Yeah.
So 9, 11. They need 8s to leap clear. Cannon Knight on the left gets out.
Oh.
He'll move basically 1 to the side here. He's these guys. The oscillator should be on flight stands. So we fix that,
Oh.
and then he'll be
Right.
beneath that one. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The other guy does not leap clear, so you affect the
Yay.
Tesla Knight. Damage, or whatever it is you do.
It is. He's going to be frozen. It's an endurance save -2.
endurance save. His endurance save is an 11. He needs a 9 or less, but he can push to resist, which he shall. He spends 5 power. That gives him a 16 or less resist roll. Oh, I'm sorry, 11. No, 9 and 5. It's a 14.
Oh.
Want to see?
Yeah.
He makes it.
Yeah.
But he spends a bunch of power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. That
That
was
clockwork is dressed as a
your
leprechaun.
phase on 2.
Mm-hmm.
Any other player 2s? Player 1s?
Which there are many.
All of them are
Everyone.
gone. All of them gone except for one sprocket. Hasn't gone yet. Who's going?
Fell right over. Who's got? We could actually do it by agility.
Who's left?
Everyone.
Everyone.
A lot of
Wait,
people.
wait,
Me.
We'll go by agility
what
then.
phase
Is
are
it
we
a
on?
20 or higher agility?
No.
15 or higher.
Isn't that the
15.
most beautiful thing you've ever
15.
seen? She says, as this room is
You're a
just all
15?
full of
No, you've
robots.
just gone.
Yeah.
You're a 15
No.
man. That's the highest.
No. I have. Super
Oh, you have
speed.
another
I
action.
rolled both ones.
Got it. So you're tied on a 15 agility.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go?
Go free will.
I can go because I'm really close now.
Do you want to attack the one that hasn't gone yet?
That's good
that's
tactics.
This guy.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to. I want to stay and do the exact same thing, and then I'm running the hell out of here.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We
What
didn't
is
move-
that exact
Dennis?
same thing?
Yeah.
This guy should be standing underneath that flight stand. He
Oh,
leaps to the
okay.
side.
Well,
What?
obviously the
Perfect.
Tesla guy is the weak one, so I'm going to hit both of these guys.
So it's a spherical effect. That guy is okay. Sure.
What is that
Very well.
power?
You can center the effect on the
Paralysis
Tesla Knight,
ray.
Oh.
which will give him a much
Got it.
worse chance of leaping clear,
Yeah.
but you'll still catch him in the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So and I didn't even make you roll to place it before, but I'm going to make you do it now. Don't
Yeah.
roll a 20.
Don't roll a 20. A 17. I'm
All right,
getting
you're-
good.
So what is your normal to hit with that thing? It's at least an 11.
No, it's a 14.
Okay, so at least an 11.
Yeah.
So you hit because you get a +6 for the unmoving floor. So Tesla Knight now. He's got a 9, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Needs a 5 to leap clear. Watch this. He leaps clear. Move the Tesla
Wow.
Knight back 2 squares.
Flying even.
The oscillator.
I don't even make them use endurance, those bastards.
Is not going to leap clear on that roll. So you catch him. Then he has to make an endurance save,
Yes,
which is a
-2.
10. -2 is 8. He can spend power. This is my second oscillator. He can spend 4 power. So 8. He needs a 12 or less to resist, which he gets. So he needs to spend power. Okay.
Oh, time to get out of here.
Ow. Fine. Oh, wait a minute. As you're fleeing,
Mm-hmm.
when you're about there,
Yeah.
with your back to him,
Yeah.
but you know he's there, this remaining guy is going to shoot you. Pretty
What's
much.
his agility?
His?
Was
it
he
doesn't matter,
saved?
He's
He's
held
saved?
from
Darn.
phase
Yeah.
4.
Darn.
So
Oh, well, he's fast.
put your mini back, please. Okay. All right, and you have a 1 defense, and I have a 15, so we need a 14 to blast you. And I roll a 5. You're blasted. With this much energy damage of 12
that's
energy damage.
Yeah.
Max
Ooh.
roll.
I can roll with 2.
No armor,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh no, that's the armor took it from
Oh.
12 to 10.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And then I can roll with 2, which takes 8.
And how much you got left for hit points? 4. So your hits go to 0.
Ooh.
Well, no, they go to 4.
Your hit,
I take 8. My
leaving you with 4.
yes.
I see. Okay, down you go.
Yeah, and I go.
And
I hope you're
you
happy.
have entropy protection.
Yeah.
Then you lose another 6 points of power.
Yeah,
Because
almost
of
like I would roll with it.
Now you've got hit points left, though.
Yes,
So
I do.
your option comes up. Do you want to go to the hospital? or wait for a wake up roll.
And the hospital is not close to here. But I'm fast.
Your call.
Uh,
I will say it will take you 4 turns to get back from the hospital. Pushing the whole way.
But can you think you wake up in 4 turns? Who knows?
4 turns at rolls of 4 on a d20.
Oh God, man!
Yeah, and then you just go right back out.
Nearly
You just get hit and go right back down. Yeah.
Someone can try to heal you.
4's a 20%
Can
chance.
someone heal me?
I'm a roboticist.
You can try. So you're hanging out
Yeah, I
for
think
now?
they have to hang out for now.
Okay, great. That was phase 2. Any other player? Amanda,
Phase
you
one.
have a 1, right?
No, I have a 2.
You have a 2.
This was phase 1.
We're phase 1.
Everything.
Right.
Are you
Right.
ready to go now, Amanda?
Yes.
You're an actual 1. She's held from 2.
Right.
I'm an actual one also. Yeah.
Okay.
So. I'm flying forwards.
All right. How far can you go?
I can go 18.
That will get
Right.
you pretty much about where, about to there.
Okay.
About to there.
That's about 18.
Yeah.
There, you are standing. These are sprockets here and there on the ground.
Let's do a J turn to my right. You ever heard the story of the Jado Impala? Well, I'm the Impala.
Is this another headbutt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pushing damage.
You are organic. You must be
Um,
depowered.
11.
I think that yes, we calculated it before. That hits.
So Matt, I was looking up the power set for energy,
Mm-hmm.
and the ultimate one is Nova.
11 points
Nova.
blood kinetic.
Including your push
That'd be a good
Yeah.
one. He like
and
zooms
your,
in.
and your natural weaponry and stuff.
Yep.
11. So
Blows
that
up.
is this guy.
Damage, that'd be cool.
He that's blunt kinetic. He's no resistance to
Make it
that. Rolls a 4.
Overload, it'd be like
Takes 7.
Takes 2 turns, maybe.
I will check to see if he's gonna wake up. He disappears to the hospital.
You punched him all the way to the hospital.
He headbutted him to the hospital.
Crunch. I punched him into the wall and thud.
Clockwork don't go to the hospital.
Well, no, they go to the prison,
Ah.
to the machine shop.
To the machine shop.
Clockworks that they collect. They still go there. All right, now ones. Go, guys. Figure it out.
I've got a 12 agility.
Get him, Dr. Zorn.
Get him.
Unless you want me
Everybody's
to.
got 12 agility too.
And let's see, my movement is
For the honor of Zornia.
Zornia.
Isn't that the name of your apartment? Your apartment complex?
There's a guy right there.
Yes, but I'm not interested in him.
All right.
He's small fry.
I'm interested in putting all these to sleep.
All of them. You have an area?
Yes.
What's your area? 3?
It's, yes.
If you set-
paralysis rate, 3-inch area.
If you center it on the
big guy.
cannon knight,
Yeah.
he will have the worst chance of leaping clear.
Right.
And the guy in the air and the guy to the side will each have a bigger chance.
That is what I am doing.
All right. So, what is the actual distance between? It's at least 10, right?
Yeah.
So you're at -2 for range, but +6 because it's an unmoving spot of ground. So roll to hit at +4 to not scatter.
Right. 15.
And what do you have on 11 to hit normally?
To hit with the sleep spell is a 14.
Yeah, so you need an 18. You're good. You center it. Here
All
they
right.
go. Starting with the sprocket on the ground there. He has a 9, 11, 8 or less to leap clear. Which he does not. Okay. Then the oscillator in the air, same chance. He rolls a 1 and gets out. Move the flight stand just like back a square. There we go. Then the cannon knight
Cogswell's
9,
cogs.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Needs a 5 to be clear. And rolls a 3. God, fuck these rolls. Move this guy to that way. Okay, then
Hey, you
this paralysis. What is the effect of the paralysis? It's an endurance save with some sort
Endurance
of.
save -4, so they get another save.
So
versus
10 minus 4 is a 6. And
versus entropy.
he can push that. Yeah, he's got no entropy protections. He can push that for 4. So it gives him a 10 or less. And rolls a 10. Resists.
It's
Yeah, all that was.
I did
You scanned him.
paralysis. I did paralysis 4 times and didn't get a single thing.
Right, I know. It's like not
Paralysis
gonna use
is pretty
area
weak
effect
until you
anymore.
can get
Forget
the
that.
points up in it. 'Cause
There's too many
You took
chances
power
to
out of
just.
guys with it.
There's too many chances to just avoid everything.
All right. Sometimes, and sometimes not. Okay. So that was you. That
Works better as a
leaves
finisher.
Purple heart
Purple Heart.
on her one.
There's a
This
bot
is
down,
the
you
first
know.
combat round.
Can you help freewheel?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Purple
help
Heart, can you help freewheel?
Yeah. He's how far are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's probably about 18.
I can get. Is he? I can. I think I'm 1 short.
You have a move of 18.
Yeah. 18 gets me to there.
You can push,
Yeah, he's
be
I can
vulnerable.
push you on.
Yeah,
Spend 2 power.
it's dangerous.
You're there.
Oh, my power's gonna get sucked out of these guys. They're gonna suck it out of me anyways.
And
So I burn 2 power. I get to him. I'm gonna spend my turn helping him up.
So
Oh wait, you're going to the
how
hospital.
much do you weigh?
Oh, you're not.
I'm little but not powered. Wait a minute.
How much do
I'm
you
a
weigh?
D3 mass.
Huh?
D3 mass.
Hit weight in pounds. It says on your sheet.
80.
80 pounds. Can you carry 80 pounds?
480.
You want to just scoop them up and get them out of there?
Yeah.
Do that
Oh yeah, if you push.
as you go. There's
Go
no
on the
there's
shoulder.
no roll to hit on picking up. a
So
guy
I have
behind
another
you.
17 left. I'm gonna take the 17 back that way.
All right.
Okay,
3.
time out.
So like I take it back here.
Did you want to interrupt that, Nanda?
No.
Okay. All right. New round.
No.
No.
Actually, I would have gone to here.
Next
Number
action.
one.
Airboy goes
Okay.
on 1 as
You,
well.
you,
Oh,
you
that's right.
underestimate the
amount of ones.
tragedy of our initiative.
You got a target right here.
Slowbots,
You got a
good.
target right here.
Slow butts.
I've never seen.
Robots eventually attack.
We will throw the dreaded sloth punch.
2 attacks on the card right there.
All right.
First attack is a 1.
2 defense. Okay, so
Whoa.
check for a
I'd
crit.
say
You're at
that's a hit.
-5.
A 12, it is not a crit.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
You don't have a 17 to hit.
No.
Okay. All right, but you hit.
But I
Damage,
hit.
please.
Here's the damage roll. It was not pushing, so it's 2 die 10.
Uninjured so
8
far.
points.
8 points of what?
Energy.
Okay, rolls with 4, takes 4, still standing.
Okay, here's the second attack. Yay. A 9 will also hit
It will indeed.
for 7.
7 rolls for 4,
That's
takes 3, and is still standing.
Now it's 2 more powers.
Okay. Now new round, right?
Yeah, but
Yes.
that's my action.
Ah.
For my movement, I
Yeah.
run 32 back here. Or not 32, but whatever
Right.
it is.
So that,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Because you're a scrapper.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No, he's not. a
New
sniper.
initiatives,
He's-
please.
He's a very weak blaster.
Turning on super speed.
I've never seen the super speed characters go on like 4, 5. Never seen
Robots
that.
attack.
The dreaded
Wow,
Slowbots.
double 4s, my best roll. yet.
Whoa.
The bemoaners.
You know, if we're going to be Slowbots,
That's
we
us.
should at least be dreaded Slowbots. Which is really funny since we are super speeders like crazy.
I think
Yeah.
that the mighty
Super speed,
slow
super
bots,
speed,
because we're
super
mighty
speed, super
slow.
speed. Not super speed.
All right.
I roll another 1.
All right.
Man, I'm unconscious. I
Player-
did roll a 1.
Player 10s. Guys, let's get through it. Player 10s. 987.
8.
8. Go. Do a thing.
Last to first.
Comes running back.
Wait a minute, that's not you.
That's not you. That's not you.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Take
You're
two.
way back there.
Wait. I'm not Airboy.
Oh, I had cognitive dissonance.
Really, you're not going to finish your target. You softened up last round.
He's kind of boring.
Okay.
Boring.
Sure. I'll go there and attacking
Was there
twice.
supposed to be knockback on that attack, by the way?
There is, yeah.
So you did, in fact, 7 hit points to him last round,
Okay.
which will knock him back 3. Oh, he rolls with all that, but the power's lower. Go.
Yeah, was he knocked down?
Good question. With his bonus, 11, he gets a 15 minus the knockback of 3, 12. He's prone.
Okay, so he's easier to hit.
What?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so 2 attacks will become
So you get a +1 to hit him.
a 14.
And,
So here's the first
okay.
attack. Is a 6,
Yep.
which hits.
Yes, you should do
I'm
it.
not pushing it, and I roll 15 damage.
Whoa.
Oh my god, alright, well that's what you're waiting.
More significant
He
hit.
rolls a
than
4, takes 11, only has 3, so 8 go, okay, is there knockback on that?
Yes.
14,
And it was-
there's 11 minus his mass roll.
It's directly into the ground because he's above him.
Okay, you do 10 into the concrete, which is a structural rating of
6.
6, so 4, which is not that much. You make a little shallow depression in the concrete, but he takes it, right,
Mm-hmm.
Structural reading.
and disappears.
So I had a second attack. He will take a second attack on this fellow,
That is the Cannon Knight.
and I believe he is less than 10 spaces
He's a
away.
Cannonite.
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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Da-dum.
7, 8, 9.
Good luck. So, that's 1 for range and
1
2
for
defense.
range, so 3, so...
And 0 minus 6 total because you both
right, so I need 10 or less.
Get him.
I roll 15 and miss.
Okay.
Okay,
That was player what?
that was 8.
8, 7, 6.
6.
Whoa. Good. Take out some bad guys.
Getting low in power.
Taking out some bad guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm not power, so
Oh,
I'm just
hi,
gonna burn it.
comment.
Okay, remember that could get you dead. You can actually die. The power is your
Couldn't he just-
overkill.
Couldn't he just re-roll the same character?
Yeah, but
I'm his son. I'm
Yeah,
here for
but-
revenge.
But she grows back 2 hit points a round, so it's pretty hard for her to die. It can happen, but
if you're completely dead, do you heal from death?
no.
So don't die. Please don't
I
die.
will disallow
die.
cheaply replacing your character
Yeah.
if you die. If you don't die.
Don't want to die.
This is not a traveler's game.
I am gonna have to push if I want to.
Oh, shit.
Character creation.
I space myself.
When I think about you, I space
Space
myself.
That'd be a good t-shirt.
Actually, space.
Well, okay. So that is in the face of the Cannon Knight. Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Right in the face.
And
You must be disassembled.
And he's
Your face
is
is
he like
displeasing to me.
heavily armored?
he is like the sprockets, only big.
Okay, he's like the sprockets, but only
He's
big.
like unto
Right,
the
so I'll
stars.
take 3 attacks on him.
Okay, with your blade.
Yep.
Okay.
Like-
So he's got
like
2
in what?
defense. 3 attacks will be 6 minus 8 total.
So I need 11s.
Okay. Are you pushing?
No.
Okay.
Hit.
It's a good thing Rocket Raccoon is not with us because we'd all be missing parts.
8, 9, 12 points of sharp kinetic.
How much would you like?
So 2 get through. The remaining 10 become 5, so that's 7. Rolls with 5, takes 2. Hang on. Okay.
Mars attacks?
Next. Need 11.
20.
Uh-oh.
And it's a 20.
It's a fumble. Which
And
number?
it's fumble 16.
Wow,
16.
double 20.
Lost opportunity. You lose the rest of your turn.
Oh.
Slow bots!
Mighty Slowbots.
Yeah.
To be fair, she's a slow Borg.
Slow board.
Oh man. Okay.
Slowbots disassemble.
Scratched him. Then that was what phase, Matt? 8, right? 6. So no, 7. 7. So now player
Yeah.
6s.
7.
Player 6s. 5. I'm sorry. They got a bunch of guys going off on 6.
Uh-oh.
The oscillators. Ooh, well, they're both going to shoot at Purple Heart. Purple Heart, what's your physical defense?
3.
3. So, need 12s. Phew! A 7 will hit for 10 points of energy damage.
Damn. That's an oscillator?
That
What was
was an
that?
oscillator, yeah.
10 points of energy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You notice this week all the swearing is back? Because even people without kids, it's like a wave that's gone across the nation because all the kids have gone back to
Right.
school.
Okay, and then I'm afraid. Oh, 2 points of power drain.
Alright.
Minimum roll.
Nice.
Okay. Second oscillator. Misses you on a 17. Okay. That was their 6s. Player 5s. No player 5s. We've got sprockets. Well, one sprocket is left. It is going to move to there and poke around the corner. Well, leave it around the corner because it's got cover. Fires a zap at Summon 1. Summon 1, what's your physical defense?
3.
3. Need a 12. Got me a 13. It's a miss. That is that. Then the Cannon Knight. Step him 1 back from Purple Heart. Lowers his cannon gun and fires. Purple Heart, you have a 3 defense?
3 defense.
Needs a 12. Boom! 7 will hit. It's just like the charged bolts of the little guys.
But bigger.
Only it's D8s instead of D6s.
Yeah, just bigger.
Okay, so that's 10 energy damage.
Hospital might be good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
And still up.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh. And 7 more power damage. And there's no knockback on that. Power. Okay. All right, that's their 5s. Player 4s.
4.
Go.
And actually, I took exactly half, so I'm still up. At 4. I had 8. I took 4, so
Oh, stagger,
yeah,
but you're still up.
yeah.
Stagger.
Let's see.
Crawl.
That is behind you is a corridor that goes
Is there any?
about 8 inches and then dead ends.
Yeah, are there any crates or
7
anything
more.
to give cover?
Yes. In fact, heavy cover if you want it.
Yes, he wants it.
Okay. So, like, draw 2 boxes side to side, and you can shoot between them and have heavy cover.
Okay. We're at.
But over to one side of the corridor. I don't care which one.
Okay.
All right.
Who's this?
That is a
Oscillator.
oscillator.
And he hasn't been hurt.
Correct.
And this is a
Sprocket.
Sprocket. Has he been hurt?
No.
Has the boss been hurt?
There's 2 bosses, and the Cannon Knight has taken a scratch.
Is he larger than normal?
No, he's normal. The other ones are smaller than normal.
Okay, well, I had to move to get here, so I can't aim. So,
There are only a 2 defense.
he will fire twice, pushing both attacks at the
Cannon Knight.
Cannon Knight.
Okay. So, at that range, you're 1 for range, 2 for defense, and 3 for double attacks is -6.
Okay, so he needs a 10 or less.
Matt,
Here's the
move
first
the
roll.
marker this way.
Pushed.
Move the marker.
7.
That hits.
Here's the damage roll. +2. And a roll bad. 7 plus 2 is 9.
What kind of damage, please?
Energy.
9 rolls with 4.
Here's the
Takes 7 is still standing. Is there knockback?
Yes.
And the Cannon Knight knockback D6 plus 1 roll 3. You did 7 hit points -3 is 4 of knockback. It's a straight agility save. He's still standing, but he does go back 4 away from you. 1, 2, and then 2 into the wall will be 2 more power.
Okay.
You drive him into the wall.
Here's the second roll. A 1.
Whoa!
And
Man.
Get him.
Yep.
boy.
8. It's a crit.
nice. Roll for the crit, please.
This was pushed as well.
Roll the d20 for the crit, please, so we know what it is.
It is crit number 13.
13
An unlucky
is
crit.
precise hit.
Cannot roll.
The amount of damage the target can roll with on this attack is halved. So he's got 40 power, he can only roll with 2. And that's the Cannon Knight again, right?
Yeah.
Are you more than 10 away from him now? It doesn't matter, you roll
Roll
one.
a 1.
Yeah.
Here's the roll.
Yeah.
God.
All right, roll
Damn.
bad. So that's 6 plus 2 is 8.
8 points. He rolls with 2.
Oh, damn.
Oh, but.
Takes 6. That is, he has 1 hit point left and,
And he
goes
goes into
down.
the wall.
Ha!
Yeah, well,
Aha.
he. Wait a minute. So that was 6 of knockback. Except he hits the wall for 4,
Aha.
which he can't roll with. It's
Right.
Yeah, he disappears.
There you go.
Well done.
All right.
Yeah, you needed to start doing that.
Okay, look.
All right.
Well done, Airboy.
To see if I can wake
Airboy?
up.
Nice if we could.
Where are you?
He's right here.
Yeah.
Hiding behind some.
I wake up! I rolled a 1!
What am I doing?
Wake up. Where are you?
I'm back
All by
here.
yourself back there?
Yeah.
So you're prone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're awake.
Rattly.
Stand
So
yourself
I
up.
have to do an agility save to see if I can kip up?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have a background that would add to it?
I doubt it. Clockwork! No,
No,
I didn't.
sorry.
11 agility save. That exactly makes my agility.
Okay, stand up.
Whoop. So I have.
You may now be
Hooray.
moved or in action.
Well, I can't actually hit anything from here, so I'm going to go from here to some other place that's kind of safe and saying, "I'm back, I'm back, I'm back."
That's
All right.
great.
You checked your tray and you had an inspiration that was
A recovery.
Okay. So that's phase what?
That was in phase 4.
4.
Yeah.
3.
3.
Go.
Holy shit!
3.
Holy shit! I gotta get out of here. Oh yeah, I'm a scrapper.
What do you have left?
Holy shit, it's bad.
4 points.
14 power and 4 hits.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm
man.
going away. Hey,
Turn invulnerability on. Turn invulnerability.
Golden Boy. Romeo, Alpha, Gamma, Echo, Bravo, Alpha, Sigma, Hyperion. And she's gonna go 36.
And what did she just tell him? His
Go shoot
instructions.
this guy. Instructions.
It's not
Oh,
like-
and as she says that, a little red light comes on, right?
Oh, that means he's become evil.
Yeah.
He's become the, he's
What, the
become
little
the evil
thing opens
Iron
up on his
Giant.
chest and the countdown starts? Is that
She told him to bash her target and to rage, which means to push.
Okay.
To go, right?
All
Just
right.
bash the crap out of
destroy?
bash the crap.
Kill,
That was
destroy.
phase 3.
It's when the Iron Giant turns red and starts disintegrating.
That's right.
Phase 2.
2, Golden Boy.
Okay, Golden Boy.
He's
What's your agility score, Golden Boy?
No, wait, actually, it's improved. He stripped his armor off. He's got a 12 now. He's like a
He
guy.
goes after the Tesla Knight.
Sure, he's still slow.
Tesla Knight, right. The Tesla Knight is still standing. All right. Well, gee, we have to make somebody not be able to do anything. And I'm backed into this corner here. We also want to protect the project. All right. So he, int save for him to, wow.
Maybe good insight.
Okay, I rolled a 1 int save. Hate to do this to you, Brian. He comes down the corridor.
I'm
and he's
taking
gonna
my action.
put a Tesla from there. So where do you interrupt? Where?
Better do it soon.
Right when he's there, and I'm coming
Okay,
around
move in
there.
please.
Flying there,
No, move the Tesla Knight there. There, that's when she interrupts.
and I need to be to his left.
So here.
Yeah.
She, no,
Right,
she goes
right,
there.
right.
Can she get
Uh-huh.
there without being stopped by the?
You will be having to. Do you fly?
Yeah.
She flies. Yes, she can get there.
Are you trying to put him into that wall of the corridor?
I believe she is trying for some knockback. Okay,
I
so.
tried that.
Yep.
It
But
didn't
your
work.
axe doesn't do knockback.
I'm not hitting with my axe. I'm
She's gonna butt
butting
him.
him with my
Oh,
horns.
headbutting him.
Yep.
Is that?
I'm
ma'am,
gonna
is that-
push.
Is that placement correct?
Yes,
Okay, great. He has a 2 defense.
and I'm pushing.
Okay.
I have an 18 to hit, and it goes down to a 16 for his defense.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
You hit.
All right.
Now, where did
Spend the
this come
power.
from? You had a much worse chance to hit with your headbutt before.
No, I didn't.
Huh. Okay. I'm misremembering. It
I think she
happens.
doubled before.
5 and 5 and 2, 12 points.
12 points.
Blood
of
kinetic.
light kinetic. He does not have any protection against that.
But he's got his mass. He's
In
pretty
fact,
solid.
He is less protected than all of the other
Wow.
clockworks. You can just tell he's more lightly built.
Right.
So you did
Spindly.
12, right? He rolls with
Right.
rolls with 5. Takes 7. Is still standing, but the knockback is -3, so 4 into the wall, which
Smash.
he can roll with.
Boom.
Summon one. Is that what you call giving someone a piece of your mind?
It's called. It's, wow. There's that was a perfect straight line, which I'm not going to follow up.
Well, sorry to horn
For
in
the
on your
butt.
action here.
Does he stays on his feet, but you thumped him a good one, and that will change his opinion of what he's going to do, Amanda. Instead, he turns. The Tesla Knight does, and he's going to do a charged brawl. Punching you.
Is anyone else back there delaying that can come?
A chain
Physical
effect.
defense, Amanda?
3.
3, needs a 12. He rolled a 14 and missed you.
It's part of a box. Goes,
And that does not cost him power. Okay. All right. Then that was phase 2.
Golden Boy's on 2 still.
Go Golden Boy. That's right, because he had a higher agility.
Yeah, he's slow originally. So he's gonna go up and he's gonna he was told to bash that guy, so he's gonna
Okay.
bash that guy.
You know, dividing the characters up into the two groups, I don't feel as bad going with guys in this range. It's almost like we're grading on a
Two
curve.
defense.
Yeah.
2 defense. He's not really good at this. He has a 14, so he needs a 12.
Okay. You pushing?
You know what you need?
Yeah, he was told
Dennis?
to rage. So he's
Okay.
pushing.
Dr. Zorn.
Say what?
3.
So you know what Dr. Zorn needs?
What's that?
Damage.
Super speed.
2d8.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Because you can't be a slow bot without it.
Not only that, you fit in with the rest of the
Nice
slow bots.
shooting.
Yes.
How much?
But
20.
I burned through my
Serious max roll.
charges a
It's a
lot.
max
You
roll.
Guys,
do.
we have 20 punch damage here.
Whoa.
That might be the highest that has been rolled in this campaign so far.
Damn.
It was a max roll. It was a double
Wow.
2 8s on a,
And pushed.
and push. So it was 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
So
Boom.
But it would
20.
give
He
you more
rolls.
chances
He's
to
gonna be
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
paralysis,
Rolls a 4.
That's true.
which is more of an attrition. because it-
Takes.
Right,
Until they
right.
get low, I mean,
16.
it's you know what it's like. So.
Yeah.
9 roll
But I think if you
around.
put it in your
so
armor-
you did 16 minus his mass roll.
get more out of it.
6.
Well, it's cheaper.
So move him
so
10.
It makes it
It
cheaper.
wouldn't be 10.
Oh, wait,
it'd be
straight
like
away
that.
from you. Down the
So-
corner. 1, 2,
And you give it
3,
charges
10, 90,
like
7, 6,
everything
5, 4,
else,
3.
right?
How much is left?
And it's
That's
not something
8
that you got
or
to
right
push, so.
There.
So it's 2 more filter you should do that.
Thud.
And he's done, and he fades away.
Just.
So what now?
Ooh, ju- ju- ju-
No, I'm
And
just-
then
I'm
Golden
just-
Boy just
I don't
stands
think it would
there.
The
cost that much.
oscillators,
Yeah.
Dennis, would you please remove the Teslanite from the
Yes.
map that was collected by the authorities?
He's doing the emote where he's doing the cleaning the hand.
that one.
That's right.
All right. Then all you got left is oscillators.
One sprocket.
What?
One sprocket?
Oh, and a sprocket.
1 sprocket, 2 sprocket.
You're
And
right,
they're-
yeah,
and they're
sprockets
acting
are-
in 2.
This is phase. No, they've acted already. This is phase 2. Phase 1.
Phase 1.
Dr. Zorn.
Right.
Dr. Zorn!
Strolls
Dr.
forward.
Zorn.
He's a true slow bot. Floats forward.
Goes forward.
And he's
Right.
he's the one guy who's not a robot. He just looks like one.
No, summoned one is not a robot.
Then she have bionic legs.
No, that's
Oh,
Cobweb
Yes,
Kid.
he will attack this one.
She's a
Alright.
magical robot.
Oscillator number 1.
And she does have
Neither
super
are
speed.
injured.
Right.
Neither is that sprocket,
Right.
obviously.
So it
So
doesn't really
they're all
matter.
a little weakened in power.
Right.
So he's got a 2 defense.
2
What are you doing?
defense.
Mental blast?
A mental blast.
Okay.
And that's a 16 or less, so minus 2, it's 14 or less.
14.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
5.
And how are you doing on
Yes.
charges on that?
Oh, really well.
Okay, good.
So,
Oh yeah, he's got tons of charges.
yeah, I got tons of charges on that one. I don't have nearly as many on the area effect.
Right.
So, yeah,
That's okay, it doesn't work anyway.
really.
It does. You just get grumpy when on those occasions when it doesn't.
Oh.
Did you
What?
roll 2 ones?
Yeah, why bother being here? Alright.
You did 5.
That's the next
I did
t-shirt.
shit is what I
You
did.
rolled
The t-shirt's why do I even bother?
What?
Takes a couple of hits.
Hey,
Wait.
it's another one of the slow
What?
bots.
What are you talking about?
slogans.
They are vulnerable to your mental attacks.
Oh,
you get
right,
plus
right.
3
So I
damage.
got plus 3 to my.
So you did 5 and actually
2.
did some
Right.
damage to
Oh
it.
wow.
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 It's your superior brain, even at its weakest point, you can still
Okay.
crunch stuff.
And is that it for players on 1? New round.
Amazingly enough, yes.
All right.
Super speed slow
All
bot.
right.
We only have one guy left.
They have 3 guys.
Let's see if
2
I can roll.
oscillators and a
5.
sprocket.
Boy, my 6
But it's a
sided dice
D3,
is
so that's a
screwing me
3.
over.
For the
A
first
3,
time, they
okay,
rolled pretty
advantage.
poor initiative. So,
Yay.
10 and higher. 9,
9.
8, 9.
9.
Go.
Oh God, it's me with my 4 hit points.
Is this? Well, you can see this one.
Yeah, I'm dead, but that doesn't
cover.
hit anything from range. I'm a flapper.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
I just have to
You
hope I
could
can.
hold and wait till they've gone.
Nah, I super speeded.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
Because I'm that
Because
kind
you
of
super
guy.
speeded. You go up there and you mess with. That is a raised. That is like a 10-foot tall wall to you, but it has a shelf above it.
Oh, well, I don't want that. Oh, what the heck? I'm going to
But
go
you can't
here.
reach the oscillators, so he's your only target.
Yeah.
Aha!
Zip bam!
Got it. But the
Static
knockback thing.
charge, yes. Yo!
2 defense.
I got him!
Yay!
4. Okay, 9. And which one will be this one? 10.
10 of blunt kinetic, right?
Blunt kinetic, yes.
10 rolls with 4, takes 6 of knockback, and goes nowhere. I rolled a 6. That was D6 max. Okay.
You can give all this up and start thinking for yourself.
9, 8, 7, 6,
6.
6.
You will take 2 shots at this fellow here.
Okay. 2 defense.
So minus
He's
one
going to be
for
-1 for
range.
range. Yeah, so 3.
So 3, let's see.
So -6 for double attacks.
13, a 10 would be a double attack. Sure, 2 tons.
Okay.
He's not pushing. They don't have any obvious gadgets or anything, right?
They are gadgets.
They are gadgets. Here's first roll. 10 less. 15 misses.
And it would have
There's
anyway.
the second roll. What is that, 16? They both miss. That's that. I'm done.
What phase was that?
That was phase 6.
6, 5, 4.
4.
Okay. Again?
Yeah.
Remember, we're the slow bots. That's go
right.
twice. Just very
got him.
slowly.
It's
Alright.
very slowly.
Do the damage roll.
Okay, here goes. Well, I'm gonna try a different one. Oh, that was a masterful 8 that time.
8 with a push and everything.
I didn't push. I
8.
have very little.
Okay. Rolls with 3.
At 4 hits, you want
4,
to
5,
hang on
6,
to your
7, 8.
power.
5 of knockback. Minus a 4 mass roll. You knock him back 1. He takes another point of power. And might fall down on a agility save with a plus. He makes it. Not
Oh well,
Yeah.
time for me to say bye, guys. See you guys later.
zip. Okay. All right. 3.
3.
Did I skip anybody? Phase 3.
3.
I act in 3.
You may go first.
All right. I'll attack that one again.
Okay. Got it. Right.
Use your
You know what you could do?
Pow, right in the
You could
brain.
do a double area effect attack with
I
your
could.
paralysis.
Oh, that
It'll
14.
give you more chances
Oh.
to make them.
Except the second one, they may have
That's
dodged out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. Actually, his is ranged. Mine is.
His is range, so
So remember, you're getting a +3.
I have
Right.
no ranged attacks, so.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 rolls with 3.
Takes 11.
Takes 5. Has 4. Goes is crumpling, and I'm checking in advance to see if he's going to ever wake up. He won't. So as he falls from the sky, he gets collected by the authorities.
Right.
He's zigulated.
All right.
Do you want to move at all?
Here you go. I can't. I'm Dr. Zorn. Don't run away.
Dr. Zorn cannot move.
Dr. Zorn does not run.
Nanda 3.
I'm right where I want to be.
That's summon 1.
Okay, she's flying. There's a stand. Well,
You can go up on the stand with that other sprocket if that's
Right.
In
and
quads.
she's
There
going
you
to.
go.
She
Give
leaps.
her put her on there. Okay, good.
I'm about to void your warranty.
Is this your axe?
No, headbutt.
What happened to your axe? Okay. go
It's
ahead.
sharp kinetic.
Oh, right. What was I saying?
A 13.
And he has a 2 defense, so yes, that's a hit.
Oh. Meet my friend the wall.
4 points.
4
Ka-thump.
points.
Mm-hmm.
It rolls with 3.
nudge.
And takes a hit point.
Well, it's unfortunate it's not going
there
to
will be
knock
no
him back.
knockback.
Yeah.
Okay, that was threes, clear threes. Bad guy threes. The Sprocket comes running around the corner, chasing after you.
Oh no!
Stand him there.
Oh, there.
Eliminate malfunctioning unit.
Interrupt.
Okay.
Oh. Waiting to
you
get
can get
one
there.
separated. Yes.
I seen if I had to push.
Did you?
No. Which is good because I don't have much power.
Not enough power to push. 1 power.
Wow.
Okay, and
Swish, swish, swish. 3 attacks.
Wow.
3 attacks.
This is
With
on
defense,
3, right?
That's a
Yeah.
minus
I
8.
don't know.
Yeah, it's 3.
Minus
Minus
8 to need 11s.
Okay.
Sting of the Wasp.
Hit.
Hit for 10, 12.
12. 2 get through, and half of 10 is 5, so that's 7 damage. Rolls with 4. Takes 3, is standing.
Oh, go Wasp! Get him again!
Okay, next.
Push this one.
Okay. Really?
Well, I have 12 power, so why not?
Up you to 10 power.
Well, I can only roll with 1.
Alright.
Once you drop below 10 power,
Yeah, I know.
once you drop to 9 powerless, you won't be able to roll.
Yeah, I know.
That's correct.
Yeah, but if I get blast,
It's
Divided by
10
10.
digits of power, so when you get
Right.
down to 9 power, you cannot roll with damage anymore.
Not that 1
Right.
point would make that big a difference.
Well,
but-
No.
all right. Anyway, second attack.
That's
A
why-
1,
Oh, well.
and it was pushed. It's
Not a crit.
not a crit.
You didn't roll it. Okay.
But it's
I don't know. The
So-
number of times I've gone unconscious because of 1 point of power over.
It happens occasionally.
Okay, and
Dun, 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 dun.
It's
And,
4 or 14.
14. So 2 get through, and half of 12 is 6. So that's 8 damage. Rolls with 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 5. Out of his remaining 7, he crumples, and will be your third swish passes through
Yeah,
his body as it's teleported away to the authorities.
Yay, Wasp! Yay,
How you doing,
Wasp!
little guy?
Oh, I'm feeling better.
Okay.
You don't look
Sir.
so hot, but I probably don't either.
Oh,
That was
Hearts
their
are-
phase
are
3,
all
player
out of
2s.
place.
She's got bits of white. Oh, she's all burnt
Airboy's
up.
second super speed
It's a
action.
little crispy.
She's made out of
Yeah.
silicone, so she's all
Comes
like
over
bubbly and
here.
stuff.
Close, get rid of the range
Oh.
penalties.
Get rid of it. Goes right underneath him. Shoots straight up, trying
Yeah.
to drive him into the ceiling.
All right.
Oh, wow. That's
Double
interesting.
attacks,
Good
pushing
idea.
both
That's
of them.
cool.
Half knockback going straight
Vertical.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Vertical
True.
knockback idea. That's great.
Fine.
up. I like it. Just stand back at like 3 or so. Yeah, you'll still get it.
Alright, same thing. Double push attacks. He
Okay.
needs an 11 less to hit. Here's the first roll. A 10. We'll do it. Here's the roll. Maybe I can finally roll high.
This has been a rough fight for you guys.
It is.
These
And
guys are
9
really
and a
nasty.
10.
Wow,
19
that's
plus
a
2,
lot.
21.
It
Wow.
explodes.
With joy.
With a loud report.
The end.
Oh.
Wow.
So
Well
I was down to
done.
16 power, Matt.
Yeah, I was at
Wow.
10. I was down to
I
10.
was at 20.
6 hits. I went up 6 hits. But
I did have more hits than you. I was at 16
I get 2 every
hits.
round, so I'm from 4 to 6.
Ah.
But only at 10 power.
I wasn't sure how effective that tacked on power drain would
It's
be, but
effective.
it really was.
We are the mighty Slowbots.
Yes.
I guess
Are you gonna
so.
form a team now?
Well, our rallying
We got
cry
a name.
has to be Slowbots Activate. Or something like that.
Wow.
I liked what Dr. Zorn said. Slow bots eventually assemble. All right. So
So I have an idea. You could put up a poll
Yep.
on this. or
Yeah.
I
Except
asked.
they don't support polls
They don't?
on YouTube. Do you
Yeah,
ever
for
run a
some
poll?
reason they're not
I could do it on the Mighty Protectors.
Well, I was just
group on
thinking. So the
Facebook.
idea was put up a
And
poll.
actually, that's not true. I can do it on the Villains and Vigilantes group.
I was just saying, put up a poll and,
group on
and
Facebook.
bring in suggestions for like what a new power could be for any of these characters. So like Airboy, I was like, yeah, what should he get? You put it out to the players, and
Spend
We can
our
We
XP.
can discuss whether you want. I will only do that if you guys will literally submit yourselves to the will of the fans.
oh, I don't care.
Okay. All right. So you collect the wreckage
Yeah.
and deliver it to the authorities.
Yep.
You have stopped the insidious outbreak of clockwork. They were building themselves a prince,
Prince.
Right.
an armored prince,
Oh, God.
and
I
you
remember
prevented
those.
that.
The ones on the
And you
playground.
each get 2 experience points.
Yay! Thank you,
The
GM.
Clockwork King, a boss.
Yeah.
Well, the Clockwork King was one of the big bosses. He
Yeah.
was one of the
Yeah, because
the
I
top
think I
guys.
fought him at
And he
some point.
shows up at least twice. There was another task
No,
force that he showed
But
up.
I've always thought of the clockwork as
horrible.
kind of a, like an infestation
horrible
that
as
has
my
gotten out of
rolls were,
control in little
This was
pockets
like
on
a
its
perfect
own.
fight for me
And they're
'cause I
not
didn't get a
directly
scratch.
doing
no one
what-
even targeted
What the clockwork
That's
king
true.
wants. I
But,
mean,
so
there would be the ones that
you
are
could
under
actually
direct control,
have
but these guys just
super
show
speed
up and
pretty
start to
cheap.
do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things
Right,
that
so
are in their nature.
Yes.
what all of us have is just an extra turn.
All right. Shall we wrap up the video?
Just give me a team you have.
Thanks
left.
everybody for watching.
Thank
The
you.
mighty
See you in 2
Slowbots.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.